still poorly?
Yeah, but no worse than they expected. He's in the neonatal intensive care unit.
Have you seen him?
No, I tried to, they won't let me.
But he's born now. You're his dad.
Doesn't matter. I can't go in there unless Sarah gives her consent.
There's got to be something we can do.
Well, the only thing we can do is just to stay on the premises, hang around.
You're early.
Impressed or what?
Well, I know you're keen, but you don't have to prove it.
Oh, I proved it yesterday. Another couple of months, the Queen's Award for Industry will be on it, Will.
I should have brought you in years ago.
Too true. I can't wait to put my money where my mouth is.
Ah, yeah, we're talking about that. You signed on the dotted line, but what about seeing a little bit of that cash, eh?
Well, you'll get it the minute the house sale comes through. Give us an excuse to break open a bottle. What is it they drink up here? Stout?
Anything they can bite the top off. So be careful if I was you.
You trying to scare me?
If Janice Battersby's big gob hasn't done that already, you've got nothing to worry about.
I've got nothing to worry about.
I've said everything I can think of to her. She won't see him.
She'll come round.
He's her son.
And Todd's. No, Gail. However much we hate that fact, we can't change it.
Sarah nearly died because of Todd.
Little Billy's problem started weeks ago. I mean, ages before we knew about Todd's other life.
Well, the emotional upset hasn't helped.
Well, of course it hasn't. But if Sarah only hears us raging against Todd, she'll never want to visit the unit, will she?
Sarah doesn't want to visit the unit because
the baby reminds her of Todd.
Oh, I'll have a gin and tonic.
He hasn't offered you a drink yet.
He was about to, weren't you?
Gin and tonic, please, Bev.
Coming up.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Shouldn't you be at work?
It's a late start. I was just going out of the house when Tracy rang.
Oh, so presumably she said something to make you look miserable.
She did, actually.
What? She hasn't fallen out with Peter, has she?
No, worse than that.
The mind boggles.
Thank you.
No, she's decided to stay down in Portsmouth. She's not coming home.
Has she got off with a jolly Jack Tar?
No. She's got an interview for a job in a flower shop.
Oh, well, that's good news. Something sensible.
Sensible? Leaving your grandmother on her own in a big house?
What big house?
A lonely house is a big house. It doesn't matter what the size is.
We'll miss her too, Blanche.
Not as much as I will. We won't see anything of Amy.
That's what I was thinking.
Look, you can go down south whenever you please. It's a long journey for an old woman.
Oh, we'll take you with us.
Look, you're jumping the gun. She hasn't even got the job yet.
Well, I hope she doesn't get it. Little Amy's brightened up my life. I want to spoil her, like a great-grandmother should. But I can't if she's at the other end of the country.
I know how you feel.
You don't. You can't. You've got each other.
You're always welcome in our house.
Yes. And you always let me know when I'm imposing. You can't understand loneliness when you live with someone. It's not so bad in the daytime. But night after night, no one to talk to, no one to look at, no one to listen out for. Oh, give me that. I need it.
Sarah? It's all right, it's me.
Get out. Just go away. I don't want you here.
Take me to see the baby. They won't let me in without you.
No.
Tell me how he is.
I don't know, and I don't care. I don't want to see him. So just get out.
No, take me. I won't hurt him. Love him.
Get off me. Nurse. Martin.
Sarah?
Mum.
Sarah, come on.
Hey, get away from her!
I want to see my son.
You are joking, aren't you?
I will. I've got rights.
Oh, yeah? Who cares about your rights?
I just want to look at him. He means as much to me as he does to her.
Just get him out.
Nurse, get security.
Please. I'm worried about him. He's sick. I love him.
Oh, yeah? What do you know about love? If you knew anything about love, you won't put her through all this.
I want my son! And Martin, I'm begging you, please, just let me see him.
Yeah, mate, get rid of this fella.
Come on. Sarah! Help me! He's my son!
Todd?
Mum.
It's all right. Come here.
They're throwing me out. They won't let me see him. I don't deserve this.
Oh, no, you don't, love.
He's mine.
Yeah, you're mine, so I know how you feel.
They all hate me.
Oh, so little and tiny.
Yeah.
Can I touch him?
Of course you can. Just put your hand in gently.
Hello, darling. I'm your mummy.
Dear, poor little thing. She's still exhausted.
Thanks to Todd.
Oh, Gail, come on. Put yourself in his place.
I don't understand why you're on his side after all he's done.
Well, I'll tell you. When I was having you, your father didn't even know which hospital I was in.
He didn't care.
Well, Todd does care. He's not another Neil Ferns.
No, he's worse.
Well, at least he's here. Neil didn't even give a glance in Bethany's direction.
We didn't want him involved.
But Todd wants to be involved. He wants to support his child. And if we ignore him, we're just going to let Sarah have even more years of some kind of half-life. I know, I did it.
Sarah doesn't want him.
Well, she might. I mean, if not for herself, for the baby.
Oh, ma'am.
Oh, look. They made this child together. And at least when he was conceived, they loved each other, right? Your father never loved me.
Did it matter?
Yes. And it matters even more for Billy. I mean, a boy needs a man in his life.
A man?
Well, a father. I mean, Todd's still capable of being a father.
Well, I don't think he is. And anyway, it's not a role I want him to play.
Yes, well, it's not your decision.
Something's happening.
What?
Calling the nurses over.
Oh, no, they'll just be checking the equipment.
He's worse.
Oh.
I'll come with you this time, Todd.
I can't go back, Jason. They'll call the police.
Well, what if you rang and apologised?
Why should he go and grovel to them, eh?
So he can see his son, that's what we want.
Don't know what to do.
Shall I get it?
No. Could be the hospital. Hello,
Todd, it's Audrey Roberts.
Audrey.
Look, I can't say much, but I think you should be here.
Will Sarah let me see him?
I think she will now, yeah.
I'll come straight away. Thanks, Audrey.
Todd, listen.
I can see him.
So you don't like the pushy type?
I can't say I do.
No, I don't either. They get what they deserve.
Yeah, but you can't blame a girl for trying.
A girl, yeah. You obviously prefer a mature woman.
Yeah, well, I'm not a kid anymore. I don't need things spelling out.
Neither do I. A little subtlety goes a long way.
It certainly does.
Sanita's very attractive, isn't she?
Bev, don't put words into his mouth.
Well, he might say no.
That'll be the day. So, why don't we get together sometime?
Get together and do what?
Well, we can decide that later. What do you say?
I'll think about it.
Stay here. Don't let you go any further.
Right. Good luck, mate.
Thanks.
Go on. Say hello from Granny Grimshaw.
And Uncle Jason.
Gail, Audrey,
What are you doing here?
I can see him now.
Todd, you didn't let me finish talking.
About what?
Well, you put the phone down. I rang back, but there were no reply.
Well, yeah, we came straight away, all of us. I know me mum and Jason can't see him, but...
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
He was holding his own all day, but then he seemed to get worse, you know? And they said it might happen. They did everything they could.
What do you mean?
Well, they thought he might pull through.
Well, you told me...
Well, because he was so ill, love. He died, Todd. Billy died.
Hi, Martin. It's me. I hope you got my message and your birthday wasn't too hideous. That's it, really. You don't have to ring me back if you're, tied up and that. Okay, bye. Oh, and I hope everything's all right with Sarah and the baby. Bye.
Look, at least ring the hospital. See if you can talk to someone, get them to explain.
I only wanted to see him.
I know.
Should have demanded to see him, mate.
Jason.
You're sticking up for him.
Go and make your brother some toast.
I don't want any.
But I mean it, love. Ring the hospital, because you're not going to get anything out of the Platts, and it might help you.
Yeah, I suppose one good thing's come out of it. Them lot are out of your life now.
So that's a good thing then, is it? That my baby's dead?
I never said that.
If that's what you meant, Jason.
He didn't mean that, love.
I meant you can start again, can't you? Without having to think about Sarah.
Well, it's a shame a kid didn't die earlier then, isn't it?
Well, if it is Sunita Danny's after, you'd better hope that she's less smithered about keeping work and relationships separate, eh?
You have lost me.
Well, if she sells him something, he becomes a punter, and that's work, isn't it? Can we drop it now, please?
Hey, come on, Sonia. No shame in being knocked back by a bloke with a code of conduct.
She used to collect monkeys as a kid, did Claire. This was her favourite, Lana. Say hello, Lana.
What did you get her?
Well, you know, I had to. Not for a 3-month anniversary.
Well, she obviously thought it were important. She'll be disappointed in you.
It were only a joke present.
Well, I should get down to them shops and get her something proper. I'll go to the shop and help Boris.
Proper?
Fred, bitter's off.
Right. Aye. I would be thinking somewhat along the lines of somewhat gold that'll go on her finger.
That's something me and Claire ain't ready for, Dad.
Of course you are. We've got a lot of ground to make up, you. Disappoint her now, and she could break your heart later. You could be on the first step of losing her, so think on.
He's always getting on at me, ain't he?
2004
Yep.
minus
Yep.
1964.
Yeah, well, that's easier. It's 40.
40.
Yep.
Exhibit A, Dave Allahan, 21st birthday party. 1985, 21 in 1985. 1985 minus 21 equals,
That's not me!
1964. 1964 from 2004 equals, according to your maths, 40. So why tell me you're 39? You've stolen a whole year of your life from me, not to mention a significant birthday.
But Dan, that's not me. What do you mean stolen?
So, to make up for the next year,
Yeah.
every minute I spend with you has to be double as good. Starting now.
Yeah, but babe, that's...
You see, this particular girl, you know, the one I asked out, well, I want to take her out tonight. Drink, a bit of dinner, you know the stuff. Anyway, so what would you, as a woman, and you are a beautiful woman, what would you advise me was the best way to get this girl out on a date while still letting her play hard to get?
Well, she'd probably want to turn you down twice. You know, to give him the third time with dignity.
Ah, I see. Well, I asked her out last night, so that's once.
Why not ask her out for lunch?
Bang on. Come to lunch.
Can't. I've had my lunch break.
Gutted. She's playing hard to get. What about dinner?
OK. Meet me in the Rover, 7:30.
Yeah. I'll be there.
First date? First shy steps to romance, and you choose the Rover with all eyes watching you. That's classy.
Yep.
I saw you coming out of there. So what do you think you're doing, you traitor?
Hey!
You
What's
dare
going
speak
on?
to me?
Yeah,
Get off.
leave him, I'll handle
You
him.
get back here!
Come on, let's go inside.
Martin.
Not now, Katie.
So what is it? It's an appointment for what?
A health check.
Sure, what do I need a health Is it because you found out I was like a 40?
I've got one too.
Oh, right, so you're wanting me to have a check-up to make sure I haven't passed my sell-by date?
No.
What, you don't want to commit until you find out the goods aren't 40?
I want us to have a long and healthy life together.
You're just gonna have to chance it, dear.
Please.
No.
To show we want to be around for each other.
No.
I booked it because I love you. Give an hour of your life to this. And when you get back, I'll give an hour of mine to anything you'd like to do, deal?
Anything?
Is Shelley in?
Oi! Who's at the shop?
I've just locked up for 2 minutes. I needed change.
Hey, are they snogging?
Maybe. She's ordering some custom pants.
Yeah, what a thong.
Oh,
I shall see you later then. It's a date.
I look forward to it.
Right, were you girls talking again? Well, then that was your break. So, break's over. Get get on with it.
No. I'll be going for my break now.
All right. Yeah. Of course it is, Boss. You just pop in the office for a sec first, eh?
So, it's the she what's it then? You rollicking that?
That's the one. Your voice is starting to screech inside my head.
Well, I can't help that.
Shut up. I think it's time I set an example. But I'm a decent bloke. So I'm going to give you a choice. Either you show that lot out there how fast a girl can learn to stop pushing me, or you can show them how fast a girl is out of a job if she don't.
Well, you can't sack me.
I won't have to, darling. You keep doing what you're doing, and I'll make your life so miserable. You'll be all over them job pages like a rash. So you've got a choice. Get the attitude right out there, or make an enemy in here. And you wouldn't want me as an enemy. So that's decided, isn't it?
Pardon? You're right, I should ask the organ grinder. Well?
Well, I took your advice about Claire's present.
Did you? Oh, Ashley. Well, where is it? Why ain't it on her finger?
Shall I?
Quick, Sticks. I'm proud of you. What did I tell you? That lass is like sunshine itself.
Well, it's a big commitment, but Claire reckons she's ready for it.
Of course she is.
Mind you, I don't know about it being gold. It seemed a bit yellow in shop.
White gold, yellow gold, sky blue, pink gold. Women don't mind the details. Gold. And a snug fit on that important finger.
Oh, aye, is that all right?
She's called Marigold. Say hello to Grandad Marigold.
Is it not what you meant?
Oh, I give up on you two. I say I give up.
I couldn't sleep last night. I kept trying to imagine what he'd look like. And all I knew was he's dead. And then I get these pictures in my head.
Well, you can forget them now. Because you can see him. It's just a normal baby. It's just not meant for this world.
It was going to make sense of it all, of me. So, I'd have known what I was. Because of all the other stuff about who I am, gay or straight or a waste of space, everything people have said about me, that would have come second. Because first I'd have been a father. And nothing could change that. And I thought no one could take that away from me.
You have to go back to bed.
I'm not staying here.
You're not well enough to go.
You can't make me.
Sarah, she wants to go.
Why are their babies okay? Why are they still alive? What did I do?
Nothing.
You told me he'd be okay. Well, we thought you let me sit with him and hold his little hand.
Oh, sweetheart.
Why didn't you tell me?
Come here.
No, just get off me. What did I do?
Nothing. You did nothing.
Help me. Why didn't anybody tell me he was gonna die?
It's all right. I've got you. You're okay.
Why didn't anybody tell me?
Did my mum tell you?
What?
Why she were creeping around Tots?
Please, David. Everyone's trying to do what's best for Sarah. We need you to do the same.
What, and forget about what he's done?
Look, I know you can't forget it, but you're going to have to put these feelings away somewhere. The best way to do that is to concentrate on Sarah. Just try not to think about him. Look, go and get a couple of sausage bombs, will you, from Roy's. Go on.
I was just gonna put it through.
Thanks.
Open it. I bet everyone ignored your birthday, didn't they? Maybe once Sarah's home, I could take
Is
you
this
out.
a joke?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was
It's
only...
meant to be funny.
It's to say, I know where your head is at the moment.
You knew that Sarah was rushed to hospital, right?
Yeah, I know
But
that.
you didn't think it worth finding out how she is before buying rubbish cards like this?
Well, she's all right, isn't she?
No. She's not all right. The baby's dead.
Martin, I didn't even know.
You don't think, do you? You just don't think.
How was I meant to know?
By asking.
You have been avoiding me.
No, I've been looking out for my grieving daughter, my ex-wife and my lad. Do you want me to carry you as well?
No.
When I'm going out with someone, I imagine that while I'm looking out for everyone else, she could be looking out for me.
I want to.
Yeah, well, obviously, you can't.
Look, that was just a mistake.
Oh, yeah. Too right. And so was us even thinking we can go out together.
Martin.
What? Get off me, will you? Right, just go home. Take your stupid card with you. And I don't want to see you here again. Ever.
What you working on there, then?
Just a standard contract, and I'm making a few amendments.
What do you mean, a few amendments?
I'm changing knickers into houses.
So, what do you mean?
I shook on a deal today. I'm meant to be renting the gaff across the road.
What, that one over there?
Yeah, I've got a good price on it and all, but I want everything down in black and white, so as the old bird who owns the gaff don't back out on me. And houses or hose you, it's all the same, innit? A contract's a contract. She ain't gonna know the difference.
Well, you sure you want to live around here?
Well, to be fair, once I've given you the money for my art for this place, I'm gonna be a bit strapped for cash, ain't I? So I'll just have to rough it till I get myself sorted out.
Martin, hang on a minute.
Look, Tommy, this is about Katie. Just forget it.
No, it's not. I heard about what happened to the baby. And I just want to say... Well, what can you say?
Not much.
I'm sorry. Listen, mate. If there's anything we can do...
Yeah, I know. Cheers, Kev.
How's Sarah?
She's not great. Listen, I'm just going to get a few clothes and I'm going to get back to the hospital.
Do they know what caused it yet? I mean, do they know if it's got anything to do with what happened with the other fella?
I don't suppose it helped.
I'd break his neck if he did that to my daughter.
Yeah, but that'd be your reaction to everything, wouldn't it, Tony?
I'm just saying, that's all. Look, I'll leave you to it.
Do you know, I almost envy him. Wish I was thick enough to think that breaking someone's neck can make everything feel better. But however you look at it, Todd's lost his son. What's the point in taking out on him?
No one could blame you if you did.
I just feel so useless, Kev. I mean, you're supposed to look out for your kids, aren't you? Make sure nothing bad happens to them.
You can't blame yourself.
Well, who else can I blame? I've got all this anger, Kev. Who else can I take it out on?
Listen, lads, I really appreciate this. I'll tell you what, Kev, appreciate it in hard cash. Yeah, I will do. Look, I know it's been tough with Sally around sticking her nose in.
Yeah, well, are you going to have a word with her? Because we can't carry on like this, you know.
I will do. I'll talk to her.
Do it tonight when you get home.
Look, yeah, I will. I'm as fed up about this as you two are.
Think he will.
I'll believe it when I see it.
And even if he does, will she take any notice?
Have you been waiting for me to leave the room?
No, I just thought... I just wanted to say how sorry I am.
Oh, right. And you think a sorry from you is going to make a difference, do you? You're the last person she wants to see.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I know you know. Or you'd have been here when she was awake. So she could have spat in your face.
You used to be quite friendly.
Yeah? And so did we. But not anymore, pal.
What are you doing here?
I can see this was a bad idea. I'll get going.
You can take your flowers and all. I don't want your sympathy.
Yeah. And we don't want you in here again. In fact, I don't want you near me either. So, swap your shifts if you have to. But stay out of my face.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Because you see all this here? You caused it.
Martin, nobody caused it. You know that. You're a nurse. You must have seen the notes.
No, no, no. You caused it, Foster.
Look at the notes, Martin. It was placenta abruption. She had her first hemorrhage before she knew anything about me and Todd. It was just one of those things. Nobody's to blame, and you know it. You should explain it to Sarah and to Todd, for that matter.
No! You're the one to blame! You're the one who ripped her and torn apart! You're the one who ripped her guts out in the process!
I'm sorry!
It was you were behind her back! It was you got Katie on your side! And you were meant to be a mate! You deserve that!
My granddad went on strike for 3 months so he didn't have to work a 7-day week. And that's nearly 50 years ago.
You should try the hours some people work at the hospital. And they're mending lives, not cars.
1 or 2 of them are good at wrecking lives and all. But as we're not mentioning any names, I won't moan about him bailing out before it was time to give you your driving lessons.
Good.
If you like, I'll take you when I finish work. Whenever that is. OK.
Ta.
Keep your chin up, kid. See you later.
Did I hear you get up in the night?
Couldn't sleep.
Oh, don't go making yourself ill.
I've got to talk to Martin, Mum. I'm just trying to work out what to say.
Right. Do you know what I think you should say? Nothing.
But if I don't try and make up, he'll think I don't care. And he's got no one else to talk to.
He knows you care. And when he gets round to thinking, he'll realise that him knowing about Todd wouldn't have made any difference to anybody. Todd would still be gay.
Been here all night then, Kev. Sally finally moved your bed over, has she?
I'm just trying to make something of this business, that's all. Tommy, if we've got a problem, I think I should know about it, seeing as I'm going to be working here full-time.
Do you want to get on with this service then, eh?
I'm going to go and see Rita about these leaflets.
I thought you were going to sort her out.
Me too.
Mum thinks I'm balmy for coming.
So why did you?
Because I wanted to see you. Look, about the birthday card, I didn't know that...
Yeah, I know, you said. Look, it's not a good time, Katie.
When is it going to be a good time? Look, I will say sorry as many times as you want me to.
You're not actually here to catch up on the gossip.
What gossip?
I had a bit of a go at your mate, Carl.
He's not a mate anymore. You know that. A bit of a go?
Yeah. I turned into your dad. The man that messed up my daughter's life was stood in front of me and couldn't help myself beating the hell out of him.
Don't compare yourself to him. I'm proud of you.
I'm not. It's probably cost me my job.
I could talk to Carl, ask him not to say out.
I thought you two weren't still mates.
Oh, we're not, but I could just...
It's none of your business, Katie. Not anymore.
Well, lads, before you get stuck in, can you put this up for us?
What is it?
Ta-da!
You what? You slept with him on your first date?
Yeah.
I know this sounds a stupid question, but why?
Well, I know this sounds a stupid answer, but why not?
You hardly know him. Self-respect, and you can't love him. Self-respect, and where's tacky? Self-respect. And you don't do that sort of thing.
You mean you don't?
Well, neither do you. Well, you didn't.
Well, I did with Kieran. Anyway, it just happened. We kissed. And I thought kissing's for kids. And I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, he certainly isn't. He must be well over 40.
Experienced.
And that's another thing. Now you'll be a notch on his bedpost.
Well, I was thinking he'd be more of a notch on mine.
You're not the least bit sorry about this, are you?
Well, why should I be? We're both free agents.
Yeah, but is he Mr. Right?
He's Mr. Right now. And that's close enough. It's ages since I've been with a fella.
Who's this?
Danny Baldwin.
You go, lads.
Cheers, Kev.
If it's a car or even a lorry, bring it to Webster's. You won't be sorry.
How you doing? All right?
All right.
All right, lad. Hiya, darling.
Hi.
Same again?
Yeah, go on then.
Right, good. And I'll have a bottle of lager, please, love. If if I didn't tell you how much I enjoyed Friday night. Let me tell you how much I enjoyed Friday night.
Me too. You're settling in okay, I see?
Yeah, very much at home, thanks. In fact, if home had been as good as this, I'd have never moved it.
Why did you up sticks? Jealous husband? Loan sharks? Vengeful woman?
Yeah, all of them, yeah. It was either Weatherfield or the Foreign Legion. So, do you fancy doing something tonight?
Right.
Like, don't know, go for a meal or something?
We could stay in, get a pizza.
Good, yeah. How about my place, then?
Don't bounce on Mummy's tummy. She's not very well.
She doesn't understand. I shouldn't have left him. Sorry, sweetheart. Billy. Billy? I can't pretend that's not his name just because Todd picked it. How can he have any dignity without a name?
Absolutely.
I shouldn't have left him on his own. Not after everything that's happened. It just doesn't seem right. Leaving him with all those strangers who don't care. All the other babies crying. Sweetheart. Billy isn't there anymore.
Hello? Gran? Gran?
Hello?
Who the hell are you?
I'm the bloke who lives here, darling. Your turn.
No, I'm sorry, but I live here with my baby. Where's my gran?
Yeah, OK, yeah. The factory girls have put you up to this, didn't they?
I want to know what you're doing in my house.
Your house? No, look, I'm renting this from a Mrs. Hunt. She lives up the street with her daughter. Now, if you don't mind, I'm expecting someone.
Yeah, well, I am sorry, but you're going to have to leave.
No, I've got a contract, darling. It is you who is leaving.
Stop calling me darling. It's Tracy.
Well, then, Tracy, darling, go and sort it out with Grandma.
Well, I have been round there. My family are out, and if you don't mind, I'm taking my baby upstairs to her bedroom to change her.
No chance.
Get what you need for tonight and pick up the rest of your stuff tomorrow. OK?
Look, it's dead caring, I know that. Todd's always been great with me. He knows what it's like to be an outsider with that lot.
Could you go and see him? I mean, tell him some of that. He'd really appreciate it.
Oh, look, Eileen, I would, but you know what they're like. Just whatever you do, don't tell anyone how you found out. Please.
Right, Amy's in bed. I'm going to watch TV and have an early night.
You've got to be joking.
You seem to need help packing, love.
No! Look, there is taking liberties, darling, then there is taking the... Oi, turn it in! Oh, she ain't going to believe this. I don't believe this.
Now that's what I call a welcome. Not your usual class of gaff, Danny. Nice wine, though.
Hi, I'm Tracy. This is my house.
I'm the wife, and he wasn't expecting me.
He didn't tell me you had a wife, Danny.
Always forgets that bit, don't you? I think the phrase is bang to rights.
No, I'm renting this place off her nan.
Fully furnished, double bed, hot and cold running tart. Giving him his marching orders already, dear? Must be losing your touch. You normally keep him sweet longer than this.
No, this is not what it looks like. You see, I am totally innocent, I promise. Please tell her.
Don't bother. I've heard all his excuses before. I'm straight back down that motorway.
No, you're not. I'm not letting you go again.
Well, you're not letting him off the hook that easily, I hope.
You did come here to try again.
If you're forgiving me.
It's over with Vinny, then.
Vinny? Oh, you two are as bad as each other.
I've never hit a woman before.
Well, it's not me having the affair with Vinny.
This has got nothing to do with Vinny. This is about me and you, babe. Stupid bitch that I am, I can't live without you.
Me neither.
Oh, excuse me, but this is still my house.
I didn't know if I'd be welcome. My legs were shaking so much when I walked in, I needed that glass of wine.
Have another.
So I can't drive back.
Have the old bottle. You're going nowhere.
Your face when you opened the door. I should have had a camera.
Yeah.
Martin, wait. I've been to see Cal and he's not going to make a complaint.
I thought I told you not to.
Well, thank you, would have done. Look, I'm serious. He wants to forget all about it.
Yeah. Well, what he wants don't matter.
Where are you going?
Home. I've been suspended.
But Cal promised.
Apparently half the hospital saw what happened. And for those that didn't, he's recorded on security video. Do you want a copy?
Well, you explained and told him what Cal did.
I'm a senior nurse. Senior nurses can't go around beating up with staff.
What if I told him? I mean, I know the whole story.
Oh, so right now you want to tell everyone, do you? Only not so long back. You couldn't even tell me.
Are you expecting someone?
No.
Oh, I'll get it then.
Right, let's get out of here. Come on. We'll go to Mike's and we'll sort all this out in the morning.
Danny, it's for you.
Oh, pizzas, yeah.
2 pizzas.
Yeah, well, we've got this business sorted out. Tracy hadn't eaten.
See, it's all heart, really.
I forgot to pay.
What the hell's going on?
Here's 20 quid. Keep the change. I'm sorry.
She gone? Should have invited her in.
Right, come on. Mike's. I'll drive. Come on.
Didn't know Eileen had sent a card.
Cheeky cow, like we want to hear from her.
David, we got cards of fallen neighbours.
Well, she's more than a neighbour, Nick.
Is she?
Here we are. I think we should ration this today, you know. I can't remember if there's anywhere to spend a penny in that church.
Thanks, Audrey.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine, except Sarah's refusing to get up. She says she's not going to the funeral and we can all go without her.
You joking?
Oh, poor little thing.
David, how many times have I told you you eat your breakfast at the table?
What does that matter today, Gail?
Well, if you don't mind picking up the crumbs, then don't let me stand in your way.
So, let's get this straight.
Piece of toast, darling.
When did you last see a carbohydrate pass these lips?
Yeah, because you're too busy giving it that to eat.
I can just about get my head around the fact that that scraggy little tart with the baby's got nothing to do with you. But there was something going on with that bird with the pizza.
Morning, Frankie. Still giving him earache?
That's the way he likes it, Mike. He's one of them whatsits. Masochists.
Yeah, I must be to put up with you.
Right, come on then. We've got to make a move.
Right.
Do you know an Asian girl round here, Mike? Partial to a spot of pizza?
Do you know what I love about you, Frank? How you turn everything round onto me.
I love your colour scheme in here, Mike. What'd you say those walls were? Smoked salmon?
Orange. I'll be in the car, right?
Right.
See you, babe. What?
Can I just remind you, babe, if you hadn't have slept with Vinny, I wouldn't have been young, free and single on me Todd up here, would I?
You bought me pizza on our first date. Just a slice from the takeaway place when you were driving me home. I didn't like the capers, so I stuck them in the ashtray. You were worried in case you found them.
You're like an elephant, you. You forget nothing.
Oi! Watch the hair.
So, he grabs the pizzas and slams the door in my face. The cheeky git, what's it like? So I bang on the door, he opens it, shoves £20 at me, and I smacked him one.
Good for you. What does his fancy piece look like?
Oh, hard-faced, a bit brassy.
Well, like a shire roast with highlights.
Something like that.
You all right, mate?
Hiya. Cheer up, love. It might never happen.
Sarah.
Just get lost, will you?
Sarah, I think it's time you start getting ready for the service.
Leave me alone.
No. Sarah, if you miss today, I swear you'll live to regret it.
Oh, you're getting off on this, aren't you? You're such a drama queen.
Sarah, that's unfair.
Like I care.
Tracy, what the hell are you doing here?
It's the lady's prerogative to change her mind.
Some lady? You're supposed to be in Portsmouth.
Yeah, I know. You know, that Sarah Platt was just really weird with me.
Her baby died. Funerals today. That's where we're headed.
You are joking.
Do we look like we're joking?
Oh, I feel terrible now.
Good.
Oh, poor cow. Anyway, Missy, what's this I hear about you renting my house out the minute my back's turned?
Said you were gone for good.
Look, I had the shock of my life last night. Some bloke walked in on me with all his bits hanging out. His missus had me down as some kind of floozy.
Oh, well, there's a first.
Yeah, what brings you back from down south?
Dare we ask?
Well, it's Peter, innit? He's like an old woman. All I did was ask him to babysit when I went to the cinema and he hit the roof. He is so selfish. Oh, are you going to let me in or what?
So, you're just assuming that you can move back in with us?
Yeah, well, I've got nowhere else to go, have I?
It's a pretty big assumption, Tracy.
Oh, you'd rather see her on the streets, like Kathy come home. Kenneth, I thought you were left wing.
Could you bring the Fuhrer out in anyone?
Oh, don't stress yourself out, Dad. It's not good for your blood pressure.
So that's it, is it? You're back for good now, are you?
Oh, Mother, you know I don't do good.
It'll be great, Jan. You and me under the same roof. Snuggling up at night. Jigging with the quo on a Saturday morning. You all right? Hey! Come here!
Oh, that is it. That is it. I am going. You are doing my head in.
Well, Jan.
No, I can't cope with this.
Do you want to take my photo?
No, you're all right.
You've seen the girls, then?
Hardly a line-up from this world, is it? Listen, I'm going to go and suss out the shops.
Have you changed your money over yet? To Manchester money?
Where did the joke stop, Dan?
Well, it stops being so hard to say what needs saying.
And what's that? Try.
The pizza girl.
Oh, shut up about her. I don't care, Danny. Really, I don't. I'll tell you what this is about. This is about you messing me around for nearly 17 years, and then the one time I mess you around...
Yeah, but it never meant anything to me, though, Frank. See, the one time you play away, it's like a full-blown affair. And you love him. And he ain't just my boss, he's my best mate. He was my best mate. You've broke my heart once already. What are you doing here? Come to break it again?
No. I came to make a go of things. Come on, Dan. We can give it another go. Nothing's changed, not really.
Everything has changed. I like it here. I miss the kids, and I miss you, you soppy cow. But no way am I going back down there. Because everywhere I go down there, every corner I turn, I will see him, and I will see you. He was like a brother to me.
We can move.
Too right we can. We can move up here.
Fuel Rex ready, sir. We're ready.
Turnout from the neighbours.
They'd turn up at hanging with their own knitting, that lot.
They were showing respect.
Yeah, some were. Some were having a nose.
Drink your tea, love. You're not eating anything.
I'm not hungry.
Blimey. Do you know the last time you made me a cup of tea?
No.
August 2003.
Oh, well, there you go then. It's the new me.
Who's the long hair?
What? Oh, I don't know. They all blend into one.
Liar.
So what are you reckoning?
I'd miss my mates.
Do you know there's this most amazing invention, Frank? It's called the M6.
If it's that amazing, why can't you commute on it at weekends?
Because we meant to be making a fresh start, you donut.
Oh, yeah, because you're worried about bumping into Vinny.
He's the one who should worry.
Unbelievable you are. I've been bumping into your conquest for donkey's years. Every time you say hello to someone under 75, I wonder if you've had her. I have one fall from grace, and we've got to move 200 miles away.
So you're thinking about it then?
I'm thinking all kinds, darling.
You know that date she was meant to go on? The pictures?
He didn't blow her out, did he?
He didn't exist.
Eh?
She invented him. Now, if you crack on that I've told you, I will kill you. At least it got the chip out.
And whose daft idea got it stuck there in the first place?
Oh, I can see you and Les back together. No bother.
Yeah, so can I, and it has got disaster written all over it.
Well, I've got to be honest, Lippy. When you rang in this morning, I thought, aye, she's throwing a sickie.
Charming.
But you actually look like you're in a bit of pain there, girl.
A sickie? Janice?
I've chucked a couple of paracetamol down my neck.
The work ethic. I like it.
So you were up all night with the trots, and now it's travelled to your ribcage?
Yes. Bog off.
Well, can you bog off in your own time? Because Din-Din's is finito.
Oh, no, boss. We need a 1-minute emergency extension.
Do you now?
Yeah, because Janice's ex wants her back.
Yeah?
Pining for me.
Reckons he's mended his ways?
Has he now? Well, you should give the guy a break. He might surprise you.
You said you'd keep an eye.
What am I meant to do? Tie him to the chair?
If that's what it takes, yes.
Mum, let him do what he's got to do.
I'll get dressed, just bring the van round.
Aye, aye. Don't even smoke.
I had to come.
It's your funeral.
People were bringing little children to him in order that he might touch them, and the disciples spoke sternly to them. But when Jesus saw this, he was indignant and said to them, "Let the little children come to me. Do not stop them, for it is to such as these that the kingdom of God belongs."
I've been better.
Whoever does not receive the kingdom of God as a little child...
She's dead brave.
I feel so good. Wouldn't surprise me if she threw herself in after the little mite.
At least the father had the decency to stop at home.
Daren't show his face more like.
Where were we?
Oh, let me see. You were telling me that my mother's a psycho.
Let's face it, she's not exactly the full shilling, is she?
Hey, right, lad. This is the best birthday I've never had.
Hey, do I know how to pick a good venue? Or do I know how to pick a good venue?
Look at that.
Hey, please stack up. Any chance of getting served or what?
No, I'm busy.
Oh, it's Babe Central. It's rough as the bears. Let's go to Belgrade.
What? And Mr. Pole dancing?
I'll be back in a minute.
Get a good handful, did you?
Come on, it's my birthday.
Get your hands off me.
Don't be like that. Yeah. Well, let's cover it.
Oh, thanks. Any happy return?
Thanks. Ah, there's no need for that. Yeah, give me £5 back.
Get off!
You're all slappers in here. It's like the trade descriptions.
Oh, I'm a slapper, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, what's so petty? Well, you said I'm a slapper. And a slapper. Slap, slap, shake. Get off me, I'm working.
All right. Hey, I'm a peacekeeper. Hear me? Hey, come here. Hey, fucking! It was an accident.
Get off! I'm working.
You
You idiot. Hello, Barney.
Well, congratulations, Patrick. Nice one.
Don't be blaming me.
Hey, there's one thing that does my head in, and that's a feminist slapper.
Dad.
Leanne.
To you, gentle Father, we humbly entrust this child so precious in your sight. Take him into your arms and welcome him into your presence, where there is no sorrow nor pain, but the fullness of peace and joy with you forever and ever. Amen.
I can't see him.
He's here somewhere.
Yeah, there's plenty of room here.
What are they doing here?
David.
We have entrusted Billy to God's mercy. We now commit his body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Amen. Do us a favour, Mike. Big up Manchester for us, will you?
Well, I don't know. Handy for Scotland?
Thanks a bunch.
You get more bricks and mortar for your pound?
Al, what did I tell you?
Shoes and handbags, half price.
Now you're talking.
You know, I reckon the old man would have been dead chuffed if he thought you and me were going to be...
Leave it, Michael. Leave it. You sounded a bit of an old schmaltz there.
Yeah, well, don't take all day. I want to run through that Kinloch order with you.
Right.
See you, Mike.
Go on then. Scare me with the contents of that head of yours.
Well, good job we ain't got a cat.
Right.
But we can splash out on a nice country pile once we sold up back home. We'll be quids in. So if you want to go and work for Mike...
With Mike?
Whatever. I mean, end of the day, what's Chingford if you're not in it?
And what about Vinny?
I've chosen you, haven't I?
Have you?
I'm not the weakest link in this marriage, Danny.
I know.
You concentrate on making knickers instead of removing them and we'll be fine.
We'll be better than that.
I love you, you dozy sod.
Sleep tight, precious angel.
Rest in peace, Billy, lad.
No way. No way!
I need to say goodbye to my son.
Great dad you turned out to be. You killed him and you bring a teddy.
David, come here.
If it makes you feel any better, no one can blame me as much as I blame myself. But Billy is my son. I wasn't there for him when he came into the world. And I wasn't there for him when he died. But I have to be here now. You understand that? Billy. It's Daddy.
Come on. Darling, come on.
I don't believe this.
A daughter of mine? Working in a dive like that? It was Babe Central half an hour ago. Streetcars ringing out. I mean, I'm under the flaming boss.
Try 715 all the fives. Loads cheaper than us. Better cars and all.
So, what am I meant to do now, Dad?
I don't know. Get a job in a bank.
Your mate's just got me the sack and lost me digs.
Hey?
I've got a room on top floor.
You've...
No, not like that.
Half an hour, forget it. You were meant to be abroad.
I was. Hey, I'm homeless and jobless because of you, and you haven't even said you're sorry.
Wake up and smell the ashtrays, will you? A bloke puts a bluey down your bra. You say, cheers, nice one. You don't throw a flaming paint all over him.
Hey, you ever mention my Leanne's bra again, and I'll knock you into the middle of next week, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Lie down about you, like I'm going home.
All right for some?
We'll have to flag one down.
Anthony's don't come round here.
Well, we'll have to walk then, won't we? Here, cover yourself up a bit. There's a lot of dirty old men about.
Hey!
Hiya.
Hello. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Kirk. Don't want out.
So what are you doing here? How did you get in?
We didn't have to get in. We live here.
Well, where's Les? Les Battersby? Les who?
You know, Les. Not come down yet.
Well, come and have her on. Lara thinks you're in the wrong house.
Oh, yeah. Les who?
Oh, aye. You're awake then.
Who are these two? They said they live here.
They do, yeah. This one's Kirk. He's my lodger.
How do?
This is Chesney. He's, well, he's a bit harder to explain.
Ugh. My mum lived here. Then I did. And then she went.
Yeah, I suppose that'll do to be going on with.
And who's she? I haven't we to ask.
She is my daughter.
Oh.
Though I wasn't keen on admitting that yesterday, when I seen where she was, what she was getting up to.
What about that then?
Never you mind. Now come on, get your breakfast, then get out. The pair of you. Me and her have got things to talk about.
Right, I'll be off.
Right, see you, love.
Todd, you will let us know if you want to go for a drink or out, won't you? Need to be around here, we can go anywhere you like.
You mean where nobody will know me, so I'm not as likely to get beaten up, yeah?
No, I just meant that...
It's all right, love, just get yourself off to work, okay?
Although now you mention it, that is something you want to be careful about, mate.
As if you're bothered.
My own flesh and blood. Dressed up like... well, like a...
A tart?
Well, yeah. I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
And how do you think I felt? Seeing the usual load of pathetic losers we get in every night, and then seeing my own dad, my own flesh and blood, there in the middle of them.
It was Patrick's birthday, I've told you.
What difference does that make?
It means it's not the sort of place I go in regular.
Yeah, well, it's not the sort of place I work in regular either.
And it's not the sort of place you'll be working at anymore. I can tell you that.
Oh, you can you?
I can, and I am doing.
Why? What are you going to do? Keep me? Have me living here as part of your new funny family? Soon stopping club, thanks.
You are not going back into that club.
Oh, am I not? Just you watch.
Oh, come on, hey. What's happened to you, eh? What happened to all that travelling abroad? All them good jobs you're supposed to have.
Decided to come back, didn't I?
So anyway, it's their opening night, and he says would I like to come and bring a guest, so...
Tonight?
Short notice, I know. Morning. Morning.
What? Who's she?
Come with me tonight and I'll tell you.
I'd love to. Trouble is, I said I'd see Charlie tonight. No, I haven't. He said he'd see me, and I said, yes, sir, no, sir, 3 bags full, sir. Oh, yeah. Go on, I've seen enough of him anyway. Go on, yeah, I'll come with you.
Won't Charlie mind?
No, I'll be fine when I've talked to him. Be fine, yeah. Give him something else to talk to his dimwit mate about.
Excuse me, is this the only kind of bread you've got?
What's on the shelf, yeah?
Still, I suppose it's pizzas you specialise in, is it?
Not anymore.
What's she on about pizzas for?
I'll tell you tonight.
Suspended?
Hiya. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, fighting.
You are joking.
No. I told you I had that set to with Carl.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that sort of thing. So I got myself suspended.
Martin.
Oh, no. I might be older, but still as stupid as ever.
So, what's going to happen?
Well, I suppose I'll have a disciplinary hearing in a couple of weeks. I'll say I'm sorry. They'll say don't do it again. I'll have my job reinstated.
You hope.
Yeah, I do. So anyway, while I'm off, I thought take a break and take him with me.
Well, okay by me. See what he thinks.
Mm.
David, can you come down here a minute?
All right, you two.
Yes.
And how are you then, birthday girl? How old are you?
4.
4?
Yes, you are.
You know I'm nearly 8, don't you? 8.
Your dad's got a suggestion for you.
How do you fancy a week's fishing in Wales?
Fishing for whales?
Well, you can do that instead if you want. No, you know, that place where we've been to before.
Oh, caravan side that don't let you play music after 9.
Oh, all right. 9's late in Wales. Do you want to come?
So how is she then, your little girl?
It's taken a long time to grow up.
But she's only how old?
4 months. Longest 4 months of my life. I tell you, I can't wait for her to get a job, find a flat of her own.
Don't believe that. 250 change.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right. What do you want? Coffee, tea, and some biscuits.
Oh, Charlie,
Hello.
I just wanted to say thanks for not minding.
You're going to have to give me a clue.
About me going out with Shelley tonight. So, I mean, not minding that she can't go out with you? Oh, no, she hasn't told you, has she?
Cheers, Betty, love. Hey, you were in a good mood today. What do you think? Is it something to do with that woman he's got?
Unless Sonia's seen him on the side.
He's had his chance with me.
Yeah, but you give him another.
I would not. You would.
Hiya!
Oh, Leanne, you all?
Oh. I've been stopping with my dad, so I thought I'd come and find you.
Oh, well, I am so glad you have. Let me get you a drink, then you can come and sit with us. Betty, look who it is.
Hi, Betty.
Hello, love. It's a long time since we've seen you in here.
What do you want to drink?
Pint, is it?
No, Tat. I just want to word with Shelley if she's around.
If you wouldn't mind waiting.
Waiting's what I'm good at.
And then I started working at this club in Manchester.
Oh, very nice.
That, Betty. Well, it's a change, innit? Then my dad turned up.
Who were he like?
Oh, just his taxi driver, mate. Some kind of birthday do or something.
All right, well, that's okay then.
So I came back with him. But it was only for last night, though.
Oh, no, that's a shame. I'm back at work in 10 minutes. I wanted to have a proper catch-up.
Hiya.
You got something you want to tell me?
Yeah, I have actually. How did you know?
I've just been talking to your friend Sunita.
Oh, and she said, look, I was going to give you a ring when it got quiet here.
So, what's the big idea? Dumping me so you can go out with her?
No, it's not like that. See, she knows this guy who's opening a restaurant. He's invited her and...
OK. Well, do me a favour, will you? Ring her when it gets quiet and tell her you can't go out with her because you've already arranged to go out with me.
We can go out another night.
No, we can't, no. Because I'm fed up with this. Either we go out tonight or forget it.
Oh, come on, Jack.
I'll be here at 8, as we arranged, and if you're not here, if you've gone off with her, well, then I know where I stand, don't I?
If you bring anything back, you cook it yourselves.
Yeah, we'll eat it ourselves and all, won't we, mate?
Bye, Mum.
Bye, love. Take care of each other.
Yeah, you take care of them in there.
I will.
Right.
Oh, what's he want?
Oh, no. Go on, you get off. I'll see to him.
Come on, David, get in. Say get in, otherwise I'm going without you.
See ya.
See you, love. What do you want?
I've got a present for Bethany.
I'll see she gets it.
What, are you saying I can't see her now?
No, you can't.
And that's Sarah saying that as well, is it?
Sarah's saying what?
It's all right, love. I'll deal with it.
No, Mum, it's all right. I'll talk to him.
I don't want him in the house, okay?
brought this for Beth.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't want her to have it.
Sarah.
If I give it to her, who do I say it's from?
From me?
No, I'm not going to tell her it's from you. I told you, I'm never going to mention your name to her ever again as long as she lives.
Yeah? What are you going to do that for? Revenge? Getting your own back via Beth?
No, I'm not doing it for revenge. I'm doing it for her sake. So she doesn't think you're ever going to be coming round again. She won't be waiting for you to come through the door.
How's your little baby then?
Fine.
I bet she gets fussed over, you know, by Grandma and her Grandad.
Yes, when it suits them.
And then, of course, you've got Blanche. I bet they can't wait to get their hands on her.
Betty, you wouldn't believe how many times a day I get reminded that Amy is my baby, my responsibility. Actually, that's why I came in here, so I wouldn't have to talk about her.
Right. £1.80. Thank you.
Yes, what can I get you?
Nothing, chap. Shelley in.
Shelley? No, she's gone. Oh, dear, did she not tell you she was going out with Sunita? I'm sorry I asked to meet you in here. It's okay. I wanted to get out the rows in case Charlie turned up.
Oh, no, I've really messed things up for you, haven't I?
No, I have. He's the one who's messed things up, telling me I have to do this and I have to do that. No, this is good. Lets me feel like I'm in charge.
You still like him, though?
A lot more than a little to him. Though I must admit, I've probably pushed things to the limit tonight.
Oh, my fault.
Tomorrow night I'll put a smile on his face. Now, come on you. Tell me who that woman was in the shop this morning.
It's just a pub, it's nothing special.
Huh. And there was me thinking it was the Ritz.
Yeah, well, if you don't like it, we'll just have the one, then we can scoot off.
Oh, hello. So how are you finding my house?
Very nice. How are you finding the rent we're paying you?
Well, it's not me you're paying.
Would be anyone if I had my way.
Yeah. Can we have some drinks here, please, love?
OK, love.
See ya.
Hang on. Do you know them two?
As much as I want to.
Well, we know him, but who's she?
Well, who do you think she is, the way she's bossing him about? Like all wives boss the husbands about.
Is it all right if I get off?
Of course it is, Betty.
So we asked Tracy who she is because we'd seen her talking to her.
Yeah, and we all know Tracy's lying account. We wouldn't usually believe anything that she says, but, I mean, she did seem to know him.
Well, what did she say?
She said it's his wife.
Honest? His wife that's come down to live with him.
Who are you going on about?
Our new boss. Yeah, Minnie Baldwin.
Mind, Tracy's only telling us that because that's what she were told.
Well, so it might not be his wife, then?
She could just be somebody he's picked up, and that's the story they're telling.
And why would we be doing that? To stop you gossiping? Doesn't seem to have worked, does it?
Well, so are you his wife, then, or not?
Well, I've got a certificate that says so and a ring on my finger. Will that do for you?
Yes, it will.
We were just wondering, love, because you didn't move up here together. Well, now you can stop wondering, can't you? I'm sure it won't stop you talking. I'm sure nothing does that. But maybe now you can find someone else to make up stories about. Because if I hear any more about me, I'm not going to be taking it as well as I am tonight. I can promise you that. Did you hear that?
I think everybody did.
I suddenly realised that my life with him is over.
Well, I know how that feels.
I can't go back to what I was before, can I? A schoolgirl again. I don't know what I am.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have your glasses, please?
Not you. You can stay. Do you want a whiskey?
If you're having one.
I'm having a large one.
Wouldn't say no, then.
See you tomorrow, girls.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
But not your wife, we hope.
You don't have to go back to Leslie's, you know. You can start with me.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, well, it'd be better than waking up with that what's-his-face Kurt leering all over me. Cheers.
Cheers.
Light's still on, which means she's left me to clear up.
Why don't you come back to mine for coffee?
Yeah, why not? You're supposed to be night off after all.
So take it off. Come on.
Well, where are we going now, then?
Up to you, is that?
Oh, well, if it's up to me, come on, then. Oh, hello. How long you been down here? Oh, not long. How was your night out with Sunita? Oh, yeah, it was good, thanks. We had a really nice time. Charlie didn't come in, did he? Charlie? Come in the bar looking for me? No. Oh, good.
So it turns out to be his wife, yeah?
Who? I mean...
Our new boss.
Right.
So, the one that just turned up and is now suddenly living with him.
Morning. Reminds me, I'm gonna have to tell her.
What, that you've sold the house? We've not told her yet.
No, I've not had time, have I?
Oh, well, I could tell her. I mean, I could tell her.
No, I'll do it later today. Sorry, go on then, what are you talking about?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Brother's return.
It's me. Can you talk?
Depends what you're expecting me to say.
Look, what happened last night? Can we just, pretend it didn't?
You're frightened I might think of it as the start of some big romance.
I just think we both got a bit carried away, so...
We were both drunk, you mean?
As well, yeah.
I mean, I'd have to say something, because anybody with normal feelings would. Oh, your boss is here. Well, I'll tell you what I've been telling her.
I wish you would.
I nearly didn't come in this morning because of who might be serving me.
And I may not come in tomorrow because of who I might be serving. You change.
Well, I don't know what you mean by that. Look, I might not be able to keep my mouth shut. Having to deal with somebody that suddenly decides he wants to be gay. Yeah, and then killing his baby in the process.
Oh, come on now, Vera. That's
a bit over the top. No, not with his bare hands. I'm not saying that. But as good as. That baby died because of the shock the mother got when he told her what his preferences were. Anyway, listen, if he's going to be working here, I won't be doing my shopping here again. And neither will anybody else.
So, is he going to be working here?
He's down for today.
Well, we look to our leader for his customary wisdom and moral guidance. What does King Solomon say?
Well, if you're going to tell Todd he can't work in here, I shan't be doing so either.
Oh, please.
Oh, gets trickier. Who do you offend, loyal employee or loyal customer?
Look, I've got nothing against Todd. No, I haven't, right? I feel sorry for the guy.
But?
What time's he on?
1 o'clock.
Fine, I'll be back then. Come on, let's go.
Putting it off doesn't solve anything.
I'm late, I'm sorry, I know.
Well, yeah, you stood here a quarter of an hour.
Well, you didn't have to. I found you in the Rovers.
Yeah, I know, but I just expect you to turn up when you say you will. What? I know, ignore him. Come on.
I don't know how he dares show his face.
Nick, so come on.
I thought you'd gone.
Well, I haven't.
So, where were you last night?
I stopped at Janice's.
Well, you didn't bother to tell me, eh? What were I supposed to think had happened to you?
Think what you like. Well, are you going in or what? I've got stuff I want to collect.
Are you sure you're going to be all right?
Why shouldn't I be? No, go on. Go and get your lunch. It's fine.
Todd! How are you, man? I've been thinking about you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't be not after everything you've been through, but I think you should take a little bit of time off. Yeah, no, let me finish. A little bit of what we call compassionate leave.
Wait, I'd rather be working.
No, and I admire that. I mean, don't misunderstand me, but something like this, you need time to come to terms with it, and well, I don't want you to worry about being out of pocket. You don't have to worry on that.
No,
so
honestly.
let's just say a couple of weeks, shall we? And then I'll be glad to see you back, or not, whatever you decide. So, why don't you get home?
Oh, right. Okay, then.
Just take some time out, you know, sort yourself out, and we'll talk again.
Right. See you then.
Bye.
I know, all right? I know, but what could I do?
You could have been more honest with him.
Oh.
Told him you were frightened of what your customers might
What,
think.
you really think that would have helped? Anyway, look, do you mind taking a late lunch? I've got to meet Maya.
Oh, yeah, right. Was it her idea? Compassionate leave? Sounds like a lawyer's trick to me.
Look, I am just trying to get us all off the hook, including Todd.
I think this one's for you. Well, he hasn't given up then.
I decided to forgive you.
Well, I'm not sure that I forgive you.
Me? What have I done?
Sulking when I said I couldn't go out.
Right, I said I'd go and see Janice.
Well, hang on. Did she say out about me?
Oh, she mentioned that you and her had been seeing one another again.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Well, and then what? She must have said more than that.
No?
Well, how did she sound? Did she sound, chuffed?
No?
Oh, well, tell me now, then.
Look, I think it'd be really nice if you and her got back together again. And I know I thought you would.
Do us a favour, will you? You tell her that. Just drop it into conversation.
Right, I'll try. See you later.
And tell her I've never been happy since she left. In fact, you think I'm looking poorly on account of it.
All that, yeah. See ya.
See ya.
Look, at least I might be able to come and see you.
Oh, well, next time, don't bother. What's the point when all you're thinking about is what time you can get back to your precious Avril?
She's not my precious Avril.
Mrs. Grimshaw, is it?
It is, yeah.
I'm Graham Lewis from Rylands and Rylands.
Beg your pardon?
Chartered surveyors. Just come for a quick look around the house.
What do you want to do that for?
Well, on behalf of the purchaser. Beaumont Estates. No?
I'm sorry, I haven't got a clue what you're on about.
So if he comes in here, will you serve him?
Well, I don't think I've got a lot of choice, Vera. What would be the reason for not doing?
Well, all I'm saying is, if you serve him, there'll be others coming in like-minded. And before you know where you are, be one of them gay bars.
So, will you take him back?
Well, let's see if he wants to come back.
And what does Anita have to say about it? Or did she just look at you in that disapproving way that she has?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I do. It's how she looks at me all the time. Actually, I bet she blamed it all on me, didn't she?
Nope.
Well, what else can it mean? I mean, our house is being sold from over our heads and Steve McDonald doesn't even have the decency to tell us.
So what? Will we have to move out?
Well, I should think so. I mean, what's the point of buying a house with us still in it? This is just all we need.
Right, that's me done then.
Yeah, excuse me. Can you just tell us what's actually going on?
Well, as I told your mother, the house is being sold, and as part of that process...
Yeah, we know that, but we live here. What's going to happen to us?
I'm sorry, I don't really deal with that side of things, but I imagine you need to talk to your landlord.
Yeah, if he'll talk to us.
I'm really sorry,
Yeah, it's all right. It's not your fault. And, yeah, we will speak to the landlord.
I mean, what must his poor mother think?
Pardon, Vera?
That's odd. I mean, you can say what you like about our Terry, but he's not that way inclined. Never has been. Which I suppose in this day and age, it's something to be grateful for, eh? Tally, thanks, bye.
Yeah, thank you. That were Betty ringing back, and yeah, she's coming in tonight. So just with the two of you, that's all right, isn't it?
So you can go out with Charlie?
Yeah.
Please? Will you not?
Mum, I thought we'd go over all this.
I'm sorry, but I have to say something. I couldn't live with myself if I didn't. And yes, I know you think it's jealousy, but it's not.
So what is it then?
It's just, I don't trust the man.
I see.
I think he's a liar and a womanizer and a bad lot.
And your reason for thinking this?
I can't tell you.
Oh, really?
But I do have a reason. I do. It's just I can't tell you.
Well, shall I tell you what I think?
Yeah.
I think Charlie has been really patient with me, especially after last night. I think he's good company and somebody I want to get to know better. And I'm sorry to have to say this, Mum, but I think you are jealous. Yeah. And I'm really, really disappointed.
Hello.
Yeah, but can you make sure that they knock 3 times so she knows it's you? Tap.
Not in yet, are you?
Can you switch that off?
No, Eileen. You know the golden rule. We never switch off.
Just there's something I'd like to say, and I'd rather we weren't interrupted.
We'll make it quick.
You've sold my house.
Karen told you, did she?
No, not Karen. There was a knock at the door. It was a nice man. Turned out to be a surveyor.
Eileen, I'm sorry. I was going to tell you.
Telling us would have been nice. Although I have to admit, we've been hard to get hold of, you know, what with the funeral and everything.
I'm sorry.
Although, even if you had told us, even if you'd shown us that small courtesy, it wouldn't alter what you're doing, would it? Selling the roof from over our heads.
Ah, well, no. See, now, listen, OK? Selling the house doesn't affect you. It doesn't change a thing. Except you pay your rent to somebody else. Just a different rent book, that's all.
So somebody's buying the house?
With you in it. You. So, yeah. I should have told you, I'm sorry. But don't worry about being thrown out, because you won't be.
So you sold the house and me with it?
Yeah, it's about right.
Just about sums up my life, that, doesn't it? You can buy me when you want me to work, and you can sell me when you don't want me as a tenant. My opinions count for nothing. But as my son reminded me, I can't afford to have any. So yeah, go on. Buy me, sell me, do what you want. Just hope you got a good price for me.
We went to bed together. Yeah, right. So, you went to bed with my boyfriend last night. Oh, nice one. Tell me, Mum, which part of your overactive imagination did you dig this one from?
Oh, I'm not making it up, Shelley. You have to believe me. It happened, and it was my fault, but it was his as well. Charlie, the fella you call your boyfriend.
And I'm supposed to believe you? It wasn't long ago that you said he was seeing Deirdre. And the other week you made up an imaginary date for yourself.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, Mum. I found the ticket stub. So you went to the cinema on your own, big deal. Why lie and say you went someplace with a fella?
OK, yes, I made that up, but only to prove that I wasn't bothered about you seeing Charlie. I'm not making this up now, I'm not.
It's just like when I was with Peter. You're always there, pouring the poison in.
And I was right, wasn't I? And I'm right now. Oh, Shelley, please listen to me for once in your life. That fella, the one you think is Mr. Wonderful, he kissed me. He took me upstairs, and he made love to me.
I don't believe you.
Then ask him. I'd never say something like this if it wasn't true. I don't want to see you hurt.
Then why say it, Mum? Why say it?
It's the truth.
Oh, very nice. So, what's he like then, your fiancé?
Nick.
That his name?
Yeah.
Nick.
Well, he's really gorgeous and sexy. And he's dead considerate and soppy. He's always buying me little teddies and things like that.
Really?
Yeah, he's dead daft like that.
I stayed behind for a few drinks. That's all. A couple of pints, and then I left. I didn't even give her a pet goodbye.
I want to believe you.
And believe me, honest, Shelley, you and me, we're building somewhere. Why would I jeopardise all that for a fling with your mother? I mean, couldn't you think of anything more realistic? Even the one about me seeing Deirdre was more feasible than this one.
Turn that off, we've got a visitor. What do you want?
To apologise?
Oh, thanks very much. See you at work tomorrow.
Well, don't be like that.
Don't be like what? You might be my boss and be able to sell us on when you decide you want to get rid of this place, but you don't have the right to tell me how or how not to be.
Yeah, so get lost.
What I don't understand, Steve, and this is what really gets to me, is you didn't even think to tell me. I find some moron in a suit on my doorstep carrying out a survey and I don't know what's going on. Do you think that little of me? You just didn't tell me.
Look, it wasn't like that. I mean, you had problems at home, what, with Todd and the baby and everything. I just didn't want to give you any more worry.
Yeah, well, it's easy to make excuses, isn't it? You should have said.
I know, and I'm sorry, I didn't.
I took you in when Karen threw you out. Not because you're my boss or my landlord, but because I thought you were my friend. Turns out I was wrong.
Hiya!
Oh, yeah. Fancy seeing you here.
Oh, it's me local. Who are you with?
I'm just on my own.
Oh, why don't I get a drink then and join you? Said I'd meet my fiancé in here.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, you get to meet him.
Can't wait.
Hey, we could do with a bit of help in there.
She won't talk to me. She won't let me explain.
Here you go.
Oh, here she is. Nick, this is... Do you know what? I don't even know your name, do I?
Hello, Nick.
Yeah.
Leanne.
Yeah, as in the wife. As in common tart.
Jason reckons we should do a flit.
Well, don't.
Oh, don't worry. My days of running off into the night are well and truly over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you keep saying. Well, don't worry, I'll be at work tomorrow, big smile on my face, pretending all's well. I'm very good at that. I buried my grandson the other day. Never even held him. I've got one son kidding himself that he's God's gift and the other one on the brink of God knows what. They need security. They need a home.
They've still got a home. Look, the only difference is that the rent is going to go into another guy's pocket. You've got a rent book. You've got rights.
It's the principle. I'm 43. I should have my own place by now. I've worked hard all my life. I've held down some crummy jobs, and what have I got to show for it? A few sticks of furniture and debt hanging around my neck. Oh, don't listen to me. Could be worse. Could be shacked up with one of the idiots on the street.
Not like Les Battersby or Jack Duckworth.
Yeah, or you.
Me? Why me?
Steve, you're so easy to manipulate. I mean, you just don't see it coming, do you, when Karen swoops in for the kill? Bet this were her idea, selling this place.
Well...
Of course it was. It always is.
You knew who I was.
No, I never.
Yeah, you did. You knew I was talking about Nick.
No, I didn't.
You kept going on about this wonderful fiancé, this kind and considerate, sexy Mr. Perfect. It sounded at all like the Nick I was married to.
Let's just go.
No, not wasting my drink. We're not running away just because she's turned up.
How is she? What did she say?
Oh, she says she'll see you.
Oh, Betty, thank you.
Don't thank me. What kind of a mother are you?
Can see I was right about you. You are common.
Have you looked in the mirror today? And you can stop with the miscongeniality bit. I know all about you, nicking my sister's fella.
Leanne.
No, it wasn't like that.
Yes, it was. You broke her heart. She said you were a selfish, whoring little cow, and she was right. Just remember that you hit me first. Toya might have ran away from you, but you're dealing with a different Battersby now.
Leanne, stop it!
Get off me!
Let go!
Leanne, stop it!
Get off her!
Get off me, Nick!
Just stay away from us. You come near it again, and so help me, I'll...
What? So help you what, Nicky? What are you going to do, eh? Try and ruin my life like you did last time? Force me to have another abortion? Oh, I was weak when I was married to you, Nick, but I'm not anymore. Oh, you might have put me behind you playing happy families with that stealing cow. But I pity you. You're pathetic. You deserve each other. So I'll tell you what. Why don't we have a toast, eh? To the happy couple. Oh! Oh! Congratulations, Nick.
So tell me again. Tell me what happened. The truth.
We had a few too many drinks. There was no one else here. I don't know whose idea it was. It wasn't planned, it just happened. Suddenly we were kissing. Next thing I knew, he was leading me upstairs.
He led you?
Yeah, and then Well, I'm not going to draw diagrams.
No? Oh. I thought the sordid details would be right up your street. Give your imagination something to really get to grips with.
You still don't believe me, do you?
No, I don't. I'm sorry, Mum, but you've given me no cause to believe you after everything you've lied about and made up.
What's he said, Charlie boy? Denied it, has he?
Yeah, he has. Seeing as it never happened in the first place.
It did. It happened just like I'm telling you. I might have known he'd denied it. He's a fella, isn't he? I bet he's been sleeping around behind your back the whole time he's been seeing you. He's playing you for a fool, Shelley.
No, Mum. The only one who's doing that is you.
Why? Why would I make this up?
Because you're jealous. Because I'm getting somewhere with a decent fella and you just keep getting rejected all the time. You throw yourself at men, make a complete fool of yourself, then sit round licking your wounds like an embittered cat. You're poison. You can't bear to see anybody else happy because you're so washed up and pathetic.
You can't talk to me like that. I'm your mother.
I never thought the day would come when I would say this. But you are no mother of mine.
Keeping me up all night with your coughing and your wheezing.
I've got a cold coming on.
Have you, Kazak? It's exercise you need, that's what it is. Look, it's a well-known fact that men die younger than women without you speeding up the process.
Well, you're managing that fast enough all by yourself.
Well, you can think what you like. I'm going to do something about it.
Oh, about time. I've been stuck in here on my own since 8 o'clock.
I'm sorry, all right, but you're going to have to cope just a little bit longer because I've got to get to Swinson to help with a stock check.
You are going to get someone to cover while Todd's off, aren't you?
Yes, but it's not that easy. I mean, who's going to take on a job just for a few weeks? Who?
In other words, why bother when Muggins here can do it all?
No. All right, let me do that.
No, I can manage.
No, don't be stupid. It's
I
heavy.
said I can manage.
Let go. Ah!
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry that I ever doubted her. I shouldn't have listened to her. I know what she's like. She'd do anything to split us up.
Yeah. I thought she'd succeeded this time.
I know, and I'm sorry. I'm surprised you still want to go out with me. You do, don't you?
Of course I do. They're more than a mad mother to put me off.
Well, it won't happen again. I've told her to sling her hook.
You what?
She's got till the end of the day to pack her bags and to get out.
Don't you think you're being a bit hard on her?
After what she did?
Did you see the doctor?
Yep, I'm fine. He said it's just bruised.
Good. I'm sorry you got in a mood before.
No, you're absolutely right. I should help out more, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you a hand.
Right, thanks.
Yeah. Oh, and never mind that. Take a proper lunch break. Shut the shop.
Shut the shop?
Shut the shop.
You feeling all right?
Never felt better.
You've done really well for yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I like to think so.
You know, it's really good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
What's all this? Kieran says you're chucking your mum out.
That's right.
But why? What's happened?
She keeps interfering between me and Charlie. Wants to split us up. She always has.
That's mother's for you. Mine used to do it all the time.
Well, you're sensible, aren't you? You got away from yours.
Doesn't mean I don't miss her like mad.
Just leave it, will you?
No, I won't. She's your mum, Shell. Don't do what I did, because I tell you, you'll regret it every single day. When the going gets tough, it doesn't matter how old you are. Your mum's the first person you run to. And if she's not there, it's hard. Believe me, you and her have been through so much together. You've supported each other all the way. That counts for a lot, does that?
Well, she's not supporting me now, is she? It's like I get another chance of happiness and she wants to wreck it. Wants to make me miserable like her.
But why? What's she done? What can be that bad for you to want to chuck her out?
All right, I'll tell you. She reckons Charlie slept with her.
Oh, my God. Did he?
No, of course he didn't. She's making it up.
How do you know that?
Because I asked him and he said no. And he's caring and he's decent and he'd never do that to me.
Yeah, but all the same, why would she make up something like that?
Because she's had it in for him ever since he dumped her. Because she's a malicious, twisted old cow who wants her own back.
How can you talk about her like that?
Because it's true!
I'm sorry, Shell, I'm finding this really hard to believe. She's always struck me as a really nice person.
Oh, she has she? Then why did she sleep with Kieran when you were still engaged to him?
What?
I'm sorry. I never meant to tell you that.
Kieran and... No, I don't believe you.
Then ask her.
Shelley, it's not true, is it? Not with Kieran.
Sunita, wait. It wasn't like it sounds.
How could you? What have I ever done to you to deserve that?
Oh, nothing. I never meant to hurt you, Sunita. You and Kieran have been rowing.
Don't you dare try and justify it. I've just been stood in there defending you to Shelley. But everything she said about you's right. You are malicious and twisted and you deserve everything you get.
Poltergeist?
Oh, yes, it fits the criteria exactly. Objects being launched through the air. And see here, interference with household objects such as radios, appliances, the kettle.
It'll have blown a fuse, that's all. Honestly, he's got me thinking I can feel cold spots now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something else. I've had headache all morning, and what did Vera Lomax die of? A brain tumour. It's empathy.
It's being hit on the head with a box of folders, more like.
Oh, I don't know. I think he's got something there. I reckon he's definitely possessed myself.
Oh, yes. You can laugh, but I tell you, that room needs exercising.
Yes, love.
10 cigarettes, please.
Yeah, what brand?
Any?
I didn't know you smoked.
I don't, normally.
You okay?
Oh, Deirdre. I've made such a mess of things.
Sunita, I feel terrible.
It's a bit late for that. And if you've come to apologise, it's a bit late for that and all.
I know, but I want to. It was just the once, and she came on to me, not the other way around.
That's not an apology, that's an excuse. Why do men always confuse them?
Well, strictly speaking, I wasn't being unfaithful. I mean, we were split up at the time.
I don't remember us being split up.
Well, I thought we were split up.
The nearest we got to splitting up was when I was mad at you for not taking any time off, and you ended up sleeping over at the Rovers. You didn't waste much time, did you? I was only gone 10 minutes. And then Bev, yeah? She actually looked me in the eye and said you'd slept on the sofa, the cow.
I know, I was drunk. I was drowning my sorrows about us. And she more or less took advantage of me.
Oh, no, don't think you're getting off. I bet that's why you brought the wedding forward, isn't it? Because you were feeling guilty.
No, honest.
You would have let me marry you after you'd slept with her and I'd have been none the wiser. And there was me, feeling bad about letting you down, you creep.
At least you know you made the right decision.
Yeah, and it's a pity I didn't make it sooner, isn't it? When you first came back and messed things up between me and Dev. If it wasn't for you, I could have been married to him by now.
There you go. Everything has its upside.
Get out.
Come on, let's not have any hard feelings between us.
Get out!
And you can never break that bond, no matter how much one of you might want to. And believe me, there have been times when I have.
I hope you're all right.
I am. Trust me.
Hi. Did you get your lunch break?
Yeah.
And are you okay?
Not really, no. I was in the pub this lunchtime and Shelley said to me that...
Maya!
What do you think of this?
Oh, fantastic.
It is, isn't it?
You can wear it tonight when we celebrate.
Oh, why? What are we celebrating?
Well, I went to the doctor's this afternoon.
What's wrong?
Oh, well, nothing. I just, dropped something on my foot, but I'm fine, I'm fine. But while I was there, I asked the locum to check to see if the health test results were back.
And?
And They were. And I'm perfect.
Oh, that's brilliant. Now we've both got the all clear.
Yep, so you know what that means, don't you?
We can give blood without worrying.
No.
Donate our organs.
We can go ahead and set our wedding date.
Oh, that. Tell you what. Why don't we go home? I'll slip into this and we can celebrate now instead.
Excuse me, can you
Manage on my own.
It's a damn shame it's come to this. I say a damn shame. I, for one, will miss you. You've been a built-in barmaid. And more important, you've been a damn good friend.
Right. Let's get off.
Holiday abroad, then, is it?
No.
Ah, well, England's just as good this time of the year, though.
Patrick, just shut up and get on with it, will you?
Sorry.
I love you so much.
Mum, it doesn't have to be like this, you know. If you could just accept me and Charlie.
I can't, love, not knowing what I know.
Mum, I'm giving you a chance here. If you just admit that you were making it up, then I'll forgive you, I promise you. I'll never mention it again.
But it's the truth.
Well, just go then.
Shelley.
Just go.
I hope you can live with yourself.
Mum, why can't you just be happy for me?
How can I? One day he's going to break your heart. When he does that, you ring me and I'll come. Wherever I am, I'll come. You remember that?
Is everything all right?
Let me see. A night of passion, followed by a full English, all served up by the gorgeous blonde who manages my local. What red-blooded bloke wouldn't think he died and gone to heaven, eh?
Well, I'm not doing so badly either.
Last night was really special. All the better for the wait.
Yeah. Feels good being able to trust again. What do you want?
I won't incommode you any longer than necessary. Have your annulment papers come through yet?
Oh, well, not that I remember, but let me think. There was, catalogue, mobile phone bill. Oh, and a postcard from
I don't understand it. Mine came through this morning. You should have received yours too.
Oh, so you mean we're still married? You know, maybe this is a sign, Roy. Maybe we've been too hasty.
What?
Well, maybe we should forget about the past. Move on. You know, I'm game and, well, you're looking mighty fine today.
Yes, you're joking.
Nothing gets past you, does it, Roy? Don't get your wife fronts in a twist. Papers came this morning. I'm no longer Mrs. Roy Cropper, and I am grateful of that.
Well, rest assured, the feeling is mutual.
We normally put tin soup on there.
You what?
Those are pineapple chunks.
You're right.
You okay? You've only said 2 words since this morning.
I'm fine.
Have you got any incense, Dev?
What?
You know the smelly stuff.
Yeah, look, I know what it is.
Try the second shelf, Norris.
Air freshener. I need something for an exorcism. I mean, fruits of the forest might banish lingering odours, but they're hardly likely to see off the undead.
Well, what do you expect, Norris? It's the corner shop, you know. And if you don't like what we sell here, then please, you know, find somewhere else. In fact, I insist.
I certainly shall. I think your boss needs some lessons in customer relations.
I said get out!
What was that all
I
about?
don't have the time to wait on the likes of him, all right? I don't have the time.
What's wrong?
Nothing, all right? I said I'm fine.
I don't believe you. This is me you're talking to, Dev.
I went to the doctor's. It was just a routine checkup, you know, just routine. That's what I thought.
What does that mean?
They found something. Oh, nothing, definitely, you know, probably nothing, but, you know, they have to cover their backs, you know. They need to, carry out some more tests.
For what, Dev? Please?
Cancer. They think I might have bowel cancer.
Shelley?
Oh. Shelley, love?
She's just nipped down the shop. She won't be long.
She invited you in here, did she?
That's right.
Well, she shouldn't have sold you that with topsail on.
She didn't sell it to me. It's from a fridge. Well, you're more than welcome to wait for her if you want.
Oh, there used to be a pub here.
I'm going as fast as I can, Liz.
The Rover's Return, they called it.
Well, he should stay in his travels if it's a drink he's after.
Exactly.
That's $4.90, please. Do you think standing there bleating will get you served any faster?
Well, at least it got us noticed.
I'm off somewhere else if I don't get a drink soon, I know that.
Yeah, well, you won't be the only one from the look of this lot. Look, I'm a barmaid down. I've got no help until Kieran gets here.
Oh, well, you could always give me a job if you're short-staffed.
You?
Yeah, I used to work here.
Yeah, don't say it like that. That's the best idea I've heard this morning.
Is it 2 pints of lager and a red wine?
Punters came all over to see her.
What, instead of watching Jerry Springer? Heard about your antics the other night.
Yeah, well, Maria started that.
Oh, that's all right then.
Do you think I would have kept my job if it were like that all the time?
Yeah, she worked here for ages. Ask anyone. They'd soon tell you if she was no good.
Oh, go on, give me a trial. You can take me if I'm rubbish.
Well, it's either that I tell this lot they've got a 10-minute wait before they get served. Shh.
All right then.
Yes.
Well, hey, pint of bitter. Hey, we're moving now, lads.
This one's a bit more decorative. And if we really want to camp it up, there's this. Oh, don't look so enthusiastic.
Mate, there's something I need to say.
What is it? What's wrong? You're leaving me, aren't you?
No.
Well, what then?
Those test results the other day, when I said everything was fine, it's not strictly true.
Why? What's happened?
Oh, it's probably nothing, but they found some abnormalities. Need to have some more tests. Check it out.
Well, what do they think is wrong?
Cancer. The wedding invites might have to be put on hold, no?
I know what else we can do with the money from the house.
What do you mean, else? We haven't decided anything yet.
I just want the simplest pair of diamond earrings.
I'm sorry?
Well, Steve, it's investment because they last forever and you will never have to buy me another pair.
Till you get bored of them.
No, so I'm not asking for big, huge, expensive ones.
How much?
About £2 top.
£2,000?
All right, about 1,500 quid then.
Still bleeding him dry, Karen?
Mum, what are you doing here?
Just started. Fred's given me a room upstairs, so you're going to be seeing lots of me. Now then, what are you drinking? You usually have a pint, don't you, Karen?
That's right.
Right. This one's on me.
But she told me she was going to stand by you.
Well, she told me the same. No, but too quickly now that I think about it, she hadn't thought it through properly, right?
Have you tried a mobile?
Her mobile, her parents, she's gone.
She might just need a bit of space.
It's not what it says there, though, is it? So, how come you talked to her about it?
I didn't blurt it out or anything. We got talking and she just guessed.
I bet that made her day, right?
I explained why it happened.
How did she take that?
She was a bit miffed, but she soon calmed down. I'm sorry if this is my fault.
No, it's not you. She can't face being with a man who's going to die an ugly death, and who can blame her, right?
Don't talk like that.
Like what?
It might not happen.
Yeah, but let's face it, there's a good chance that it will. What am I going to do?
You'll get through this.
No. I won't. Not without her, I won't.
There's other people. There's your family and your friends.
Oh, give me a break, honey. It's not them I need, and if I've lost her, I might as well be...
Don't. Look, I know your friends aren't the same, and I know I'm no replacement, but I'm here if you want me.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I mean it, Deb. Anytime. You've got me now, and you always will.
Very nice. And here's yours.
You cannot be serious.
Oh, what's the matter?
A name badge?
Yeah, all the best places have them. They're going to make us look more professional and modern.
I'm not here to help. I'm here to fix cars.
Okay, look, just wait a minute. I got some news. Oh, I am so excited I could burst. It's wonderful, wonderful news. I got a letter from the council.
Well, what's wonderful about that?
They're building a fountain.
Yes, ma'am, that's what they do. It's the job, so... Why are you so excited?
They're naming it the Alpha Roberts Memorial Fountain. They're building it in honour of my Alpha.
Oh, ma'am, well, it's about time something good happened to us.
Yes.
So you swear you knew nothing about it?
How many times do I have to tell you I haven't spoke to her for weeks?
Really?
Would I lie to you?
No, Steve, not if you want to keep hold of your assets.
All right. A little bird told me, well, it was Rita actually, that Liz is back in the Rovers. Is it true?
Yeah, and we're thinking of throwing a street party for her, if we can get enough flags.
Oh, not everybody's pleased then. Anyway, if you see her, tell her I'll call in later. Ta-da.
See ya.
Pleased? Doesn't even begin to describe it, Steve. I'm sorry to say it, but your mother is a scheming bitch.
Oi.
No, Steve, she's planning something.
Like what?
Well, why don't you just try AMY?
No.
Yes, Steve. And I bet you this ring that Granny Grimble will be rocking that cradle by the end of the week.
I didn't mean to get you out of bed.
You didn't!
You look terrible.
Oh, well, thank you, darling. Shh. Haven't slept.
I brought you some breakfast. I've got you some fresh orange juice and some fruit. It's all organic.
Oh, well, isn't that bolting the stable door bit?
No, don't be silly. We don't know if there's anything wrong with you yet.
Oh, but there's something very wrong with me, babe, isn't there? Hey, Maya, she's gone!
I do apologise for disturbing you both, but is Madam at home to visitors while I'm getting the bar ready?
Hiya!
You ready, Betty? Looks like we're on our own.
No change there, then. Excuse
I'll
me.
be out in a minute.
Yeah, right.
It's a bad time, is it?
Oh, no, not at all. Don't take any notice of them, I don't.
That's right. You ease yourself in gentle, Elizabeth. You're an asset to this establishment. That's why you're in my employ. And you'll give that Shelley a punch up the derriere that she's been asking for.
It's been ever so good, you know.
Well, going all the way to Brighton to fetch you back is pretty good.
Well, it didn't fetch me. That was coincidence.
A coincidence.
Yeah, they do happen.
So why'd you say yes?
Well, why should I refuse? You know, I always love working here, and I'm near Jim. Got me mates. You're just down the road. Although you can stop there if you're going to be like this.
Like what?
Suspicious.
Well, yeah. Yeah, Mum, I am, actually.
Why?
Come on, you're not telling me that you coming all the way back here has got nothing to do with Amy.
Oh, I'm not saying that. Not at all. I want my family round me. Well, all except one bit. Could do without her.
What?
You know who. And I know you're here snooping for her. Well, if she wants to know why I'm here, tell her to come and ask me herself. Or better still, tell her to mind her own flaming business.
Hey, nice badge tie. Oh, not you and all.
You know what this cap means? Employee of the month.
Yeah, well, come on, you. Get the beers in.
When you're ready, please, love, 4 pints.
You're trying to impress me.
What's up? Don't you get many £50 notes in here?
We don't get any, because Fred says I can't take them. There's so many forgeries about. Sorry.
Oh, never mind. Rita will change it. I'll get them in.
So where is she then? I don't know. Disappeared. Carted back to the asylum she broke out of with any luck. He's thrown Dev right off kilter.
What do you mean?
He was supposed to have booked his test by now, and he hadn't. He promised me he'd do it today.
Good job you're there for him, isn't it?
Yeah, she didn't deserve him.
There is a mad rush on behind the bar, you know.
I wish she'd disappear.
Pigeons.
Room for a little one.
Room for an annoying old hag.
I've had a word.
And?
That's what we thought, really. Yeah, she wants to be near to me and my dad.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you know what date it is at the end of the week, don't you? Oh, are we interfering? You're only 31, so you've got to do something.
Well, I'll probably have an easy one, actually, Mum. Probably just stay with Karen.
You can't do that. Oh, he can do what he wants. He's a big boy now. I'm going to go and sit with the girls. She's a miserable Ken.
As far as I can see, she just sits in his office and whinges all day.
Yeah, she needs to get alive.
You need to get alive. You've done nothing but slag her off since you got here.
Yeah, you've done your share.
I know, but I've decided she could be a lot worse.
Exactly. We've hardly given her a chance, have we? She could be very nice.
Hello, girls.
Nice to see Danny's uncle hasn't banned the liquid lunch.
Oh, we'd be looking for a new workforce if you did that, look.
See, not too bad.
Nah, she's a slapper.
You come for your stuff?
No. I've come for you. I'm so sorry.
Yo-ho! Look at that for a domestic scene. Hey, it's like we're a proper family again. Where's Chesney?
Bez is. You rang? So don't try and worm your way out of this deal. I've still made his dinner.
How do I know?
Les, we're eating smiley-faced potatoes. Of course you did.
There you go, then. Right, come on. Cough up. 2 packets of fags.
If you remember, we said 2 packets. We didn't exactly say what the 2 packets were. Hey! The joke's on you, Janice.
Have you got me fags, or what?
2 packets. Take them or leave them.
Not big, not funny, not clever.
Hey, yo, Shell, there's another one for you. Look, am I going to have to listen to that witch cackling every time I come in here?
Afraid so.
Well, you know, if you ever short of someone to slag her off to, then I'm your girl.
I think there'll be plenty of takers for that job, but, thanks, Karen. See you later.
Well, my lads, back to work.
Seeing you behind that bar, it's like you've come home.
It is, isn't it? Except it's not home, it's work. So if you want to spend all day gassing, get a job in a call centre.
Hey, at least I don't disappear when it's busy.
I'm the boss. I can disappear when I want. Like now. She's only been there one night, used the last of my toothpaste. We'll have to start living like a student, putting labels on everything. Yeah, you all right? What? Oh, sorry, I'm miles away. Is it Dev again?
I have to say something.
Like what? You're already doing what you can for it.
This crisis, yeah? Well, it's made me realise what he means to me. I really love him, Shell.
Oh, now be careful. You've been here before.
Yeah, but he should know.
I don't want you getting hurt. I know what you and him are like. You're leaving yourself too vulnerable. I best get back.
Look who turned up.
So you deign to return, then?
Evidently.
How long for?
For always. Dev and I had a little misunderstanding. It's all cleared up now.
Yeah, look, we've all had a nasty shock, and shock affects people in different ways, but Maya, she's come through for me.
I'm very pleased for you.
Thanks for looking after Dev while I was away. I'll take over now.
Did you arrange the tests?
No, he didn't. I did. And the only other call I have to make now is the one that books our wedding.
Well, shouldn't we wait for our test results?
That doesn't make any difference. I want to marry you anyway. Let's do it.
What's going on with you, lot?
Nothing.
Do you think I'm daft? You talking about me? Come on, spill.
Talking about what a scrounging get you are. Have we got any sickies yet?
Les let me down.
Of course Les let you down. Letting people down is a full-time job for Les.
Yeah, well, don't start having a pop at Les. That is my full-time job.
Oi. If you want a tin, go over to Boozer. Tin bar. Laugh.
Oh, well, we're on course, Mr. Baldwin.
Good. Well, let's keep it that way.
So, come on. What is it?
You won't believe me, even if I told you. And I'm not going to tell you.
Why is he dressed as a lass?
Because he's a cigarette girl, like in pictures.
I'm sorry about that. Here, madam, are your packets of facts.
What the? Don't interfere, Danny. Might be a quaint northern custom. You've seen the Wicker Man, haven't you?
Why are you playing that?
It's our song.
No, it isn't.
I love you. Janice, let's stop playing around. How about me and you getting back together proper? Once and for all.
And do you reckon that this is a good way of asking? What do you look like? Go on, get out, you flaming moron.
Is that a no?
Yes, that's a no. You look all right. Go on, get out my sight. Hurry up, get out. Go on.
Oh. It's a bit tight, Janice.
Well, he's a fool.
I thought it was quite sweet.
Yeah, for Les, anyway.
Not for Les, that was like hiring a golden carriage and white horses, Jan.
Yeah, for Les, that's like 1,000 doves and a surprise holiday in Venice.
You knew that were going to happen, didn't you?
Well, I might have had an inkling.
It was your idea, weren't it?
No, not really. It was more Leanne's.
Leanne's?
Yeah.
Well, she's taking the mick. So I hope you're happy now. Now you've made him look a complete div. And me.
I don't think either of you would have looked silly, Janice, if you'd have said yeah. Sort of romantic, like an officer and a gentleman.
Yeah, with Lily Savage as Richard Gere.
Really meant it.
Yeah. Go and get him, Janice.
Love lifts us up where we belong. I reckon they're jealous because I'm a better looking bird than most of them bulldozers.
Dad.
On the mountain high.
Les, come here. I can't believe you've found a new way of showing me up after all these years. Do you want to know what you look like?
What?
You look like my man.
And today is your girlfriend. Shut up, Chesney. Anyway, in a bit, Ben. So. In a bit, Ben.
All right, Chesney, love. What's up? Aren't you going to give your man a hug?
No, her hand, my hand, entwined.
Has he drugged you?
The only drug coursing through her veins is love. Brian Ferry, 1973.
Do you think I'm mad? I think I'm mad.
No, love, I'm very happy for you. For both of you.
And to celebrate, we'd like a bottle of your finest bubbly.
Oh? I'm happy with a pint, me.
I want this to be a night we can remember. One we can look back on forever. Tell our grandkids about it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Got some new stuff in, actually. Bottled in Hartlepool. Very reasonably priced. Oh, look at her. Hasn't she grown? Can I get you a coffee or anything?
Oh, no, thanks. I've been drinking coffee all day.
When did you get back?
Yesterday. I would have come round sooner, but I thought I'd better show Willing at pub.
Pub?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Fred's taking me on behind the bar.
Oh, great. Oh, so it's not just a social call, then?
No, I mean, it's early days. We have to see how things go, but I'm hoping to stick around for a bit. Hey, I can't get over how much she's changed.
So are you stopping with Steve and Karen, then?
You're joking? That'd be the last place I'd stop. No, I'm living in at the pub. So, when you need a babysitter...
Yeah, well, I'll put you on the list.
Oh!
No, I'm joking. No, it's great to see you.
Well, it's great to be back. We won 2 reservations.
Want Karen by any chance?
Well, I'm not tiptoeing round her anymore. Not when I've got a son and a beautiful granddaughter living round corner from each other.
Oh, he's not here.
Unless he's upstairs. Chesney! Chesney, are you up there?
Maybe he's gone round a mate's house.
No, not without telling someone first. He knows better than that, Jan.
He'll be dawdling somewhere, or playing at the Red Wreck.
No, he always comes home straight away. You know he does, Les. Any joy?
Has he not showed up at yours?
No.
Well, where is he then?
Look, calm down. There's no use panicking. We'll just go inside and we'll think about what we're going to do next.
Oh. Where have you been? We've been searching high and low.
Oh, with me mum.
I couldn't come and see Chesney without popping in to say hello.
Yeah? Well, now you've said it, shove off.
Not exactly welcome we're hoping for.
You heard him, love. Sling your hook.
If we want the parrot to speak, we'll chuck it an almond.
Oi! That's my girlfriend you're talking to.
You are?
They're back together.
Karen, Steve's a good mate, but I'm not shinning up a lamppost for him.
Yeah, so they've got to be somewhere where he can see them.
There's more than one.
Yeah, there's 10. Because I want them all over here so that he sees them when he gets here.
Right. Darling, I have got a drink and a fiancé waiting for me.
OK, so we're going to do a freeze. And we'll put one here, a couple in the office window. That Liz. Hiya, Karen. We're just taking the baby for a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I can see that. Lovely evening for it, don't you think? What about you? I'm just planning a surprise for Steve's birthday.
Oh, yeah, it's 30th, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Right. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later. Bitch.
I'm losing my patience here.
Oh, I can't believe this is happening. It's a day of all days.
Well, she's some brass neck. I'll give her that.
I know you're talking about me. I won't let myself be walked over.
Don't start playing the victim with me. It's usually you that walks all over folk.
I'm not being lectured to by an old slapper like you.
That's enough. If you don't get out, I'm calling the cops.
Call them. I don't care. See who they believe. That's if they even want to get involved in a domestic dispute like this.
You've got answer for everything, haven't you?
Call Rent-A-Kill. They'll soon flush her out.
Do you want a smacking job?
I'd like to see you try.
Cut out, the both of you!
Whose side are you on?
Yours. But you lay a finger on her and she'll definitely have the police round.
But there's nothing you or me can do about her visiting the kid.
Visit, yeah. But parading it up and down the street like the proud grandparent.
You were the last person she expected to bump into.
No, Steve, she knew exactly that she was going to bump into me, and she had Tracy in tow. I mean, how's that meant to make me feel?
Well, it's rotten, I know, but we're going to have to get used to it. I mean, she's working round here now.
Well, it's every time I walk down the street or go in the cafe, I just dread seeing Tracy and that baby.
Yeah, well, me and all.
Well, then how we're going to cope? Now that doting Granny's back, and she is on a mission to make you face your responsibilities.
Hey, my only responsibilities are to you and myself. I've told you. Anyway, listen, I've got some good news. I exchanged on the house.
Did you get the cheque?
Not yet. And when I do, it'll be to pay off the debts, that's all.
Well, it's just a shame you can't pay your mother off and send her on a long, long holiday.
You're not stopping here, Scylla, no way. You're being ridiculous.
Stubborn, Les. There's a difference.
Right. I've had enough. I'm off.
What do you mean? Where are you going?
Well, she's not going to budge, is she? And there's no way I'm stopping under the same roof as her.
But you can't just go. This is our first night back together.
Yes. And she's ruined it.
You can't just run off at the first sight of trouble. You should stand by me. And else why did we bother getting back together?
Look, you and her have stuff to sort out. It's naught to do with me. On second thoughts, you're right. Why let her put the kibosh on our special night? Come on, lover boy, come back to my place. Let her stew in her own juices.
Good idea.
If you think you'll get rid of me that way, you're wrong. I mean it. I'm going nowhere.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
Very funny. Now put Mission Impossible back on.
Killjoy.
Well, I don't want reminding that I'm over the hill every time my phone rings.
You are not over the hill. It's your birthday. You should be chuffed. You got cards and presents. I love birthdays.
All right, what do you want it? Because you're more than welcome to it.
Can't give your birthday away, Steve.
No, well, I can ignore it. Treat it like a normal day and pray it goes quickly.
Steve, I can't let you do that.
Why not?
Because it's your 30th.
Will you stop reminding me? I was supposed to be a millionaire before I was 30, and look at me now.
Well, if my love for you was money, then you'd be a billionaire.
Oh, babe. I still don't want any celebrations, though.
Just sit down, open your cards, and I'll make you some breakfast.
I mean it. I want a nice, easy, low-key day. No surprises. What's this?
All right, you don't like birthdays. We get the point. You don't have to chuck your cards in the bin.
It was from Amy. Well, at least that's what it said on the card. I don't think Amy can reach the post box, I mean.
Leanne's right, you know. For all we know, she'll have changed the locks by now.
Well, she's going to have to move out sooner or later. She's now but a squatter.
Well, aren't you the squatter's right?
This is different. You can't squat in a house that somebody already lives in.
Yeah, but she used to live there. A little boy lives there. Sounds like she's got a good case to me.
Good case for what? Are you saying she might be entitled to stop there?
Well, from what you and Rita have told me, she's capable of pulling all kinds of stunts.
Ah, ha, ha. She's after compensation, because you threw her out, remember?
It's me she wants, not money.
Oh, you big head.
I'm right, though. That's why I'm going to go down there this morning and see her.
And do what, like?
Put her right. Once she realises she can't have me, she'll be off like a shot.
Oh, there he is, cheeky tops. It's not, by any chance, your birthday. I'll put the kettle on.
Aha! I wondered what Karen was up to. I saw her out here last night with Dev.
Ah, that when you were out with Tracy, was it?
I was out with Amy.
All three of you, I heard. Getting on like a house on fire.
She asked me if I wanted to go for a walk with them. I said yeah.
Well, it's bound to get up Karen's nose. And mine.
Me even being here gets up Karen's nose. Here. Happy birthday. And if you come in the pub later, I shall give you your present.
What?
Amy is a spitting image of you when you were a baby.
Is you.
If anyone thinks you're a soft touch, it's her. What other fella would take her back after what she put you through?
Water under the bridge.
I might have known she'd sink her claws in as soon as my back were turned.
I've been chasing her for weeks. Years!
Let me guess. She kept giving you not back.
She needed time to think about it.
She doesn't want you. She never wanted you. Only as a last option, a stopgap.
I love Janice. I've always loved Janice.
So much you can't see her for what she is. I'm saying this because I care about you, Les.
No, you're not. You're saying it because you're poison. You're evil.
Give me another try, Les. I'll make you happier than you've ever been in your life. I promise.
When are you going to get into that thick skull of yours? I don't want you back. I hate you. Everyone round here hates you.
It's not much because I'm not exactly flush at the moment.
Oh, no, it's great, thanks, Mum.
Listen, I don't mean to upset Karen, or you, but I can't stay away from Amy altogether.
I know.
So, what are you doing tonight then? Anything exciting?
Nah, quite nice.
On your birthday?
I'm not interested, I can't be bothered.
Well, at least let me get you a drink while you're in here.
Go on then, I'll have a pint.
Another?
No, thanks, I'm off home.
Come on, it's your birthday.
Oh, stop reminding me.
Get him another pint, Liz.
And a whiskey chaser.
This time 30 years ago, I was screaming the roof off the Belfast Royal.
Difficult birth, was he?
Not as difficult as the next 30 years, eh, Mum?
No, I'm dead proud of you and your brother. Did he ring you, by the way?
Text.
What about your dad?
Nope. Mind you, I suppose we should be grateful he hasn't broken out of prison and delivered the card in person, so we should.
After you, gorgeous.
I've only got 5 minutes because that Shelley watches me like a hawk. Hey, happy birthday!
Hey! Happy birthday, son! Get us down your there.
Oh, yes.
Thought you
didn't want to celebrate?
Hey, babe. Just having a drink.
Or is it that you just didn't want to celebrate with me because that's how it looks?
No, no, no. You got the wrong idea. Come and have a drink.
Oh, no. Don't want to gate crash your private party. So, you organised this, did you, Liz?
No, it's not a party. We're just wishing him happy birthday.
Show me your face.
Yeah. I've cut it on an oyster shell.
It's nasty. Oh, baby, you haven't.
Oh, what? I've been sat at home on my own with oysters, champagne and smoked salmon? Yes, Steve, I have.
Baby, I said I didn't want anything.
Oh, believe me, if I'd known you were planning an evening with your mother, then I wouldn't have bothered. And you were drunk.
I'm a bit tiddly, have I been?
Don't let me spoil your fun!
Karen! I'm gonna have to go after her. Karen!
Hey, it's not funny, this, you know. Haven't you seen Fatal Attraction?
Well, she don't look a lot like Glenn Close to me.
What's happened to you since I've been away? Have you been at the high karate?
These are dark horses, are Les.
Right, come on then, what are we going to do now?
Well, I'm working till 8. Maybe we should leave her there another night.
You what? Are you mad? There's one of her, there's 4 of us. I vote we take direct action.
Oh, count me in. Whatever it is you're planning. What is it you're planning?
It's only early.
That is not the point!
What are you saying at? Get off me! Leave me alone! Right, get up!
Go on, and don't come back.
Good night, Scylla.
Can I help you?
If these are yours, yeah.
What?
What's going on, Kev?
You tell me.
The flyers. Where did you get these?
Look around and take your pick.
But I gave these to the cabin to deliver.
Well, it looks like they hired Father Christmas and his sledge hit a chimney.
Okay, I get the picture. I'll pick them up, all right? I've spent hours on these. Rita was supposed to deliver them.
Yeah, well, obviously she didn't.
Oh, hello. Have you decided to crawl out of your pit now, have you?
Not so loud, eh, babe? Any coffee or anything?
Oh, well, why don't you get your own flaming coffee? Because the days of me seeing to your needs are over.
Look, I've said...
No, Steve, because it's unacceptable. Because you should have known that I would have had something special planned.
And it was special, babe. I enjoyed my surprise. I found out about it. Oysters were delicious.
Really? Is that why you threw them all up over the bathroom floor and then went to bed? You know what, Steve? I spent a fortune on you last night and you threw it back in my face. Literally.
Will you please stop shouting at me, babe? I've said I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose.
There are more important issues at stake here than her feelings.
Right, well, better be off. See if the other arse flown back to the nest.
Yeah, and from what I hear, you better not let her catch you drinking again.
Nah, she'll be right. Don't hold a grudge for long.
Well, you're going to find out soon enough, that's for sure. Right, who's going to buy me a drink then?
Looks like you've been spending some money.
How much have you spent?
Oh, loads. Serious money. I mean, look at this. Dead expensive. And I was in 2 minds whether to buy it or not, 'cause it's not really my type of thing. And then I thought, well, what the hell? It's only money.
Karen?
Right, I'm going to go home, try on some new stuff, so you could either stay here or you could come home with me. Whichever you like.
Right, well, I'll see you.
Where's he hiding?
What?
Dev? Come out. Come out wherever you are. I know you're in there. Come out with your hands up. It's like dragging a small boy off for a haircut. There's nothing to worry about.
No, I'm not worried. I was just around there doing the VAT, and to be honest, I forgot about it.
Liar.
No! I am not wearing a helmet!
Listen,
It has been put to me that if there was an industrial accident, it's doubtful the insurance company would pay out. It would be seen as wanton negligence on my part, not yours. So I cannot take that risk, can I? And we have just recovered from a fire as it is. You know, it's for your own good. So it's either crop or net, work or walk. The message could not be any clearer. Anyway, you won't look so bad.
And after all, you're not the models for this underwear, are you? You're just the workers. Nobody cares how you look.
Right, coming to lunch, love?
Take me somewhere nice.
Yes, the best little bistro in town.
I'll bistro her.
This is because you went and wound her up.
Sorry? Was it me that started it? I think it was her that started it.
Right, well, while the cat's away, I'm going to go outside and grab myself a lungful of fresh air. Come on, Diz.
Welcome.
All this concerned mam number. It's all a con. All that trollop wants is to get back with Les. She don't give a monkey's for Chesney. And the only one who don't know it is that poor lad.
I don't know, maybe he does. She's still his mum, though.
Oh, talk of the devil. Hey, you! Misery guts!
Wait! Don't you go calling me names, you old slag!
Slag? You calling me a slag? They don't have slag heaps on docks as big as you.
Well, you should know. You probably worked him, hadn't you? Did you do good business?
Right, that is it. I have had enough of you.
Calm down, Janice. Just tell Big Mouth here to close a gob so I can slide past and get on with my business.
And what business would that be, fatty?
Just get out me road.
Don't you lay one finger on me, or I'll snap your flaming arms off.
Come on, cool it, the pair of you. What are you up to, ma'am?
Tell this friend of yours I'm a mother going to see her kid.
Oh, you're such a loving mother. So loving, you don't even know it's a school day. Have you ever heard of school? You're just hanging round here to slime all over Les.
It's not to do with you what I'm doing here. Just 'cause you're frightened of losing your boyfriend.
It's got nothing to do with Les. It's about that daft stunt you pulled on me yesterday.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Right, come on, pack it in, the pair of you.
Back off. I'm warning you.
What's all this? High noon. Your mate here thinks she's a cowboy.
Dead right. And you can play the part of the cow. That shouldn't be very difficult for you. Come on, bring it on. I love a good barbecue, me. A nice big piece of prime steak. Come on, make my day.
Ma'am, she means it.
I'll pick Ches up from school.
This town ain't big enough for the pair of us.
Well, what am I supposed to do for the rest of the day?
I don't care, just don't go shopping, all right?
Look, I'll settle up. You go and earn the daily bread.
All right, babe. Ta-ra.
Cafe Latte, Vera, is exactly as the name suggests.
Well, it don't suggest out to me.
Well, it's from the Italian for milk.
But it's just a milky coffee. There's no posh about that.
Nobody said there was.
Well, her ladyship were making out it was. Hey, hang on, hold your horses. Where do you think you're going?
Shopping.
Well, it's traditional to settle up first.
I left a £10 note on the table.
Oh, did you? All right. Right, I'll get you change.
I don't want any.
What do you mean?
It's a tip.
Don't be daft. There's more than a fare.
Terribly sorry. Have I done something wrong? I always make it a point to reward good service. It's rare enough nowadays, don't you think?
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Here, now she's different, isn't she? That's class, is that? If we'd more people like her coming in, well, it'd be worth ordering more milk.
Sorry. Hiya. I was just wondering how you were. You okay?
What do you care?
Listen, Sunita, I know in some ways we got off on the wrong foot. Well, actually, it's the other way round, isn't it? Because, you know, I guess we started off really well. Well, at least I thought we did. And at the time, to be honest, I was fancy-free. I had no idea my wife was going to turn up. You know, that's the last thing I expected.
Obviously.
No, I mean, you know, I thought we broke up. We had problems.
None of my business.
Yeah, but I just wanted to come and square things with you.
How?
I don't know. Maybe get some change from me pizzas?
Is that supposed to be funny?
Yeah. sadly.
We put those in water when you finish playing with them.
Would you accept these as a,
Well,
It's nothing. He just wants to run a simple test, a colonoscopy. I won't even have to stay in.
well, that's good.
Yeah, it is, unless they find something, right?
Oh, even if they do, and it's very likely that they won't, but even if they do, it'll probably turn out to be benign.
Strange word, that, isn't it? Benign. That makes you think of the Pope or something, not the big C.
Whatever it is, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Can I have a quick word, Shell?
Hang on a minute, love. It's like a madhouse in here. Yes, love.
Gin and black and the wise, please.
It's Sunita, yeah? Ah, it is a small world, isn't it? So, you two have met then, have you? Sunita here wasn't too sure.
Well,
She works in the corner shop?
Oh, right, yeah, the corner shop. Of course, I popped in. Yeah, there was a queue. No reason you'd remember me.
Yeah, I think I do. You...
Bought a couple of pies.
Yeah. Gotcha. There you go, then. Memory jogged. Nobody can forget my Danny, can they?
Sorry, love.
Where have you been, Betty?
Oh, signing up for the land army all over again.
You are?
Oh, don't ask. Anybody want serving?
Yeah, rum and coke, please, Bet.
Right.
Get the lady a drinking, please, Danny. Oh, no, that's very kind of you, but I've just come in for a quick word with my friend Shell. Can I come through?
Sorry to drag her away from you. It's just I want her opinion on my new decor.
Yeah, some other time, then. Yeah, that'd be lovely. Do you know, I'm beginning to like it here. People are so friendly. Don't you find that, Danny?
Now then, love, what's the matter? Is it bad news about Dev?
No. He's got more tests.
But he's going to be all right.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever. He's got another shoulder to cry on now. You've got to learn that, Sunita.
It's not Dev. Though I am worried about him, of course.
Well, what is it then? Is it that Danny's wife? She been sniffing around again?
I can handle her. I am so damn shy.
For doing what?
Sleeping with him.
Well, you weren't to know. You can't blame yourself.
I can't.
Well, you mustn't. It was him that led you on. Blokes lying till they're blue in the face. They're experts at it. We shouldn't whip ourselves for falling for him. I've done enough of that. Don't go down that road.
I'm not whipping myself for sleeping with him. But I am for getting pregnant by him.
Hiya, Betty, I'm here.
You all right, lovey?
Well, yeah, I am, but there's somebody not writing me back. Do you think I should go knock?
No, I wouldn't bother. Sunita went through there a little while ago.
Oh, so what's going on?
Search me.
Oh, well, you get yourself off home.
OK, look, Trollo.
See you later. Never a dull moment round here.
That's Anita.
Yeah.
She seemed all right a minute ago. We haven't done nothing to upset her, have we, Dan?
I don't know, Frank. Have you?
Oh, well, the happy wanderers. How was Wales?
Did you have a good time?
Go on, tell him, mate. Go on.
Yeah, we had a top time. Oh, guess what? Dad's got his job back.
Oh, yeah. I've had my suspension lifted.
Oh, what a relief. We had visions of you being drummed out of nursing for good.
Well, I'll be under the microscope from now on, but hey, small price to pay.
Certainly. I mean, much better than being struck off and having to stand in the dole queue.
Yeah, nice to see you still got the faith in me, Audrey.
Oh, Martin, you know what I'm saying. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I don't know. Facing Carl Foster every day is not going to be much fun, though, is it?
Yeah, well, he deserved what you did to him.
Have you told Gail?
No, I haven't, actually, so go on. You can have that one on me.
Oh, she'll be made up. A bit of good news for once.
Yes, not half as thrilled as she's going to be having seen you again. So come on.
Yeah, don't forget this.
See you later.
Catch you later, sunshine. So, how are you? All right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Most days, anyway.
Yeah, it's going to take time. Listen, I know you're going to have to share me now with the sick and the wounded, but well, you mustn't be afraid to ask me or your mum if you want to talk.
Yes, I know. So how are things with you and Katie? Come on, if I'm supposed to talk.
Well, if she wants to see me, then...
Of course she will. She's crazy about you.
How'd you work that out?
Bet it was a stupid argument that split you up in the first place.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, just go and see her.
She looks dead unhappy. Except she don't want to make the first move because she thinks you hate her.
No, I don't. Far from it.
Well then, just be honest with her. Bet you she'll listen.
Bye, Blanche.
What are you doing?
What you should have done when Sunita walked out. Home. I'm going to run you a bath.
Okay, all right. I'll just pop up and see how she is.
Oh, yeah, why not just give her exactly what she wants?
Well, something's obviously wrong, babe.
And nothing's wrong down here. Here you are, left to quibble over change when you've had consultants prodding and probing you all day.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
And this from the Angel of Mercy. She's keen enough to offer free counselling, but when it comes to doing what she's paid for...
Okay. You prepared to stand in for her? Are you going to be here at 7 in the morning when they deliver the bread? Because if I'm going to be out of action for who knows how long, I need to know I've got a member of staff that I can rely on.
We've been through this together, Dev. Please don't take it out on me.
Now, let me do this.
You don't get a killer instinct by baking cakes for the church bazaar.
Yes, well, think again. She'll soon show that reporter she means business. She's been quite a firebrand in the past, as our Emily.
Well, that's no good. She used to be the working men's delight in the Weatherfield Legion. Doesn't mean she can pack 'em in today.
Well, that's as maybe. You're still selling her short.
You've not seen her try to beat a rug. I'm telling you, she's past it. Hello, Emily.
Now then, Emily, what did you tell them? I said I didn't believe that public funds should go towards a memorial situated in private grounds.
Atta girl.
And this is your firebrand? More like a damp squib.
Blanche.
When my Donald was taken away from me, I didn't go round expecting people to stump up for a fountain in his name. You tell me why Alf Roberts should be different.
Well, we're not here to vilify Alf. I mean, this was hardly his idea.
No, let's not go using Alf Roberts as a political football.
We've got to find some way to make 'em take notice in that ivory tower of theirs. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just hope you haven't blown it.
There she is.
All right, thank you.
I'm sorry about before.
Your timing is impeccable.
I wasn't feeling well.
So you vanished without a word. Did it not occur to you that Dev might be feeling just a bit below par himself?
Right, you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks. It won't happen again.
Damn right it won't.
No, listen, ladies, we have all had a stressful day.
I know, and I've just gone and made it worse.
Don't you dare go fishing for sympathy.
Maya.
If there's anything I can do to help...
Oh, well, what's the point when you won't help yourself? Will you tell her that she can't behave like this?
Thank you. I'm feeling fine now.
Yeah, no worries. I'm on my way. Right, do us a favour, love. Tell the other half Mike wants a word and I'll see you back at the ranch.
OK, love.
Ladies, don't linger. I want you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
See ya. You know, he's sounding more and more like his uncle every day, that fella.
I thought it was going to be a laugh at first.
Well, we know who put paid to that, don't we?
Oh, looks like you're on your toddler.
Oh, you'd think he'd have waited till you'd spent a penny.
His mobile went off. He had to go see Mike about something.
Thanks. I thought your hubby were running that factory. He is, but he's still at Uncle Mike's beck and call.
Not just at Uncle Mike's.
Sorry, Karen?
It was you that told him to put us in those air nets, wasn't it?
It was explained to you, Karen. Health and safety.
Yeah, right. Oh, hello. What are you smoking at? Nothing, love.
But I'll be honest with you. I don't want any accidents. And from what I hear, you're accident-prone. Especially where bosses are concerned.
I'm happily married, love.
So am I, darling. And as long as you don't go forgetting it, we're going to get along fine.
Hiya.
All right.
How's it going?
You dumped me, Martin. How do you think it's going?
Look, I thought I'd tell you. I've been reinstated at the hospital.
What do I care about your job? What are you asking how I am for now?
I only got back this evening.
I don't mean now as in tonight. We were over weeks ago. What do you want from me?
Look, there's a few things that I'd say and do differently given the chance. And if we can just talk things through, sort a few of them out, well, that's what I want.
No. Why? You didn't want to talk back then. I walked out of your flat and you were happy to see me go. It was a big weight off your shoulders, wasn't it?
Trying to say sorry.
Right, well, you have now, so...
Oh, come on. I want us to talk properly.
Do you? Because we're only talking now because my dad wants haddock and chips.
Right. I've been looking out for you, you know.
So talk.
I've really missed you. But when we've got Sarah to think about now, I just don't want there to be any bad feeling between us. So?
There's not. I better go. It's not the same when you have to warm it up again.
You give her something to think about.
I know her type of my love. Tries to make out she's the Virgin Mary just because some poor sap's put a ring on her finger.
That's my son.
Sorry.
We're not what you'd call close. If you see her throwing evils this way, most of them are meant for me.
I'm sure she's a nice enough girl.
Nice enough don't cut it when she's married to my blue-eyed boy.
I was talking to Martin before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he didn't meet anyone in Wales, put it that way. He was dead miserable because he hadn't seen you.
Yeah, well, he has now. We're finished for good, if that's what you're wondering.
You two need your heads banging together. Katie, he really likes you.
He likes his family more.
Well, I am his family. I wanted to work things out.
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do, I always have.
Well, maybe you can help. Because you're the reason why we split up.
What are you on about?
Look, I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to like. But if it's out in the open and you've got over it, then there's no reason why me and Martin can't do the same.
Just tell me.
It's about Carl and Todd. I'm the one who found out they were seeing each other.
What do you mean you found out?
Well, Carl told me. I know I should have told you, and it's really stupid, but I thought I could stop it. Anyway, Martin found out, and he went off on one.
You knew? You both did?
Look, I am so sorry. Sarah!
I was settled in with my Marmaduke, so you better have a good reason for dragging me back in here.
Look, we've got to plan the next stage in our campaign.
Oh, surely we should wait to see how Emily's interview goes down.
Ought to know about this, does she?
Look, come Friday, the whole of Weatherfield's going to know.
I do think it's only courtesy to warn her.
Norris, you're nominated.
Oh, now, hang on,
Well,
hang on.
I'm surprised at you coming out with that. And you, when you've lived through at least one world war.
Sorry?
The blackouts weren't just for canoodling, you know. The less we give away to the enemy, the more chance we've got of scuppering this memorial.
I think this is becoming very underhand, if you don't mind me saying.
Well, if you were in charge of Bomber Command, she'd be dishing up sauerkraut.
So what comes next then after the big fancy house? Big fancy job?
Not if I can help it.
I've never been a lady of leisure, me.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
You know, I think I'd get bored, and I'd miss all the gossip flying around, for one thing.
Oh, I get that for free. Perk of the boss's wife. I look at them girls and I can tell you the lot. Who they're seeing, whether they've been cheated on, and where they'll be in 10 years' time. Still clocking on, most of them.
Well, you know that's Anita, who was in here before in tears.
What about her?
No, I shouldn't tell you, really.
Go on, Liz, spit it out.
Well, don't spread it round. But I think she's just found out she's got a baby on the way. And no boyfriend on the scene to speak of.
Oh, come on, now you're not listening to me.
Right, I'm listening.
Right, OK. Look, by the time I knew, so did you. It was all too late.
I don't believe you.
Oh, come on, I've been through it all with you. Don't you think I'd have done everything in my power to protect you if I could have?
Your girlfriend didn't, did she?
Well, it was all too much for her to handle, that's all. She panicked.
It was too much for her to handle.
She wasn't getting a kick out of it, if that's what you're saying. She was doing all she could to try and stop it happening.
You were doing all you could to cover up for her. You're supposed to be my dad.
I am your dad.
So then why didn't you put me before your two-faced girlfriend? Hope you do get back together. You deserve each other. I am so sorry. You know, every time I try and do something right, it goes wrong.
That's to come out sometime, eh?
I just thought if there were no more secrets. I suppose that's me being immature.
Oh, no, that was Sarah being immature. See, she still needs her dad to look up to. She's fragile, and she needs me. Which is why we can't get back together. You understand that, don't you?
Sorry, Frank, I couldn't get out of there, babe.
How's Mike?
Browned off. Hendersons have been trying to pull a fast one. I'll give him a rocket in the morning.
That I'd like to hear.
You seem a bit edgy, babe. Girls been sharpening their claws, have they?
You might as well tell me where you've really been.
Where do you think I've been?
Haven't you got some front?
What are you on about?
Where have you been?
Well, I've been in Underworld, which is better than being stuck in here with a broken record.
No, you're right. She wouldn't let you near her anyway. State she's in. She's pregnant. That's right, Dan. Your pretty little pizza girl is in the club. With no boyfriend and no one else in the frame. Now, have you got something to say about that?
Poor cow.
Who, Dan? Her or me?
Listen to me, Frankie. I am sick and tired of repeating myself. Sick and tired. Nothing happened, right? I'm with you, and for my sins, I love you. Now, why don't you just call it a day, eh? Before the pink elephants come marching through. Go on. Go on.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, you do that.
This just gets worse and worse. So, you knew about Katie and all?
Well, only after they'd split up.
But neither of you thought to tell me?
You had a lot on your plate at the time.
Oh, so you were just being thoughtful?
Well, we were, actually, yeah.
Oh, yeah? You told her then?
Oh, yeah, it's like true confessions in here. And she's told me how she kept it quiet from me and all.
Well, you know now, don't you? But look, Katie never meant to hurt you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Joking about how Carl's new boyfriend might be someone local. Or how you can't tell if someone's gay by looking at them. She was well enjoying it. But no, you're right. You run back to her. It doesn't matter what she's done to me.
Oh, yeah, it does, actually, because that's why we split up, remember? And we're not getting back together. That's what I came to tell you.
Well, it's good to know at least someone's conscience is pricking him.
Hiya. Sorry I'm a bit late.
Oh, you're all right. Listen, Liz, last night when you came into the living room, you know, when me and Charlie were talking, did you, hear what we were talking about?
No, can't say I did. I was rushed off my feet, if you remember. Why, anyway?
Oh, nothing. Doesn't matter. I'll just get me bag.
Sunita, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, well, I don't need to talk to you.
Just 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking.
And I'm telling you, I'm not interested.
Are you all right, Sunita?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hello, Frankie, love.
Look, love, you just got to give him some time.
How much time? I mean, am I meant to wait till Sarah's left home again? Or maybe it's till David's left home and he's finally free of his flaming kids.
We're always going to be one of problems, weren't it?
Oh, don't you start. It's bad enough with Dad.
I'm just saying, that's all.
Hey, now there's a sight for sore eyes. My two favourite women sunning themselves. Or it would be, if one of them didn't look so upset. You should be out having fun now that your exams are finished, not sat around here moping.
And who am I supposed to have fun with? Sarah hates my guts, and my boyfriend, well, he doesn't want to know. Oh, and before you say it, go out and find a younger...
I wasn't going to. Look, I know that you still love him, and I know that you're hurting. But if you think I'd see you miserable rather than happy, even if it is with him, then you're wrong.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do. You're my daughter. I want to see you smile again. Come here. Oh. Hey, it'll all work out in the end. Now go and wash your face, come and have something to eat, and I might even fit in another driving lesson before I go back to work.
You feeling all right?
Yeah, why?
Well, because you more or less just said that you wouldn't mind her getting back with him.
Yeah, well, I've learnt my lesson, haven't I? Gloating might send her back to that nonce. Treading carefully,
Might keep her here.
Right, I better be off.
Right, OK.
No, it's all right. You stay here, finish your drink. I'll see you in a bit.
Right.
You know, I'm beginning to like it here.
Hey, see, I told you you'd get used to it.
Yeah. I reckon we can make a real go of it, you and me. Of course, it depends a bit on the menu.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, pizza I can just about stomach. But a bun in the oven, well, that's a different thing, isn't it?
They seem to be getting on very well, considering they're divorced, aren't they?
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Do you want another drink?
No, I'd best get going. Maria'll be wondering where I am.
Yeah, she was actually.
Maria?
What the hell do you think you're playing at? You promised me you'd stay away from her. But this is all you're doing, innit, you sly cow? Oh, are you always this friendly to people?
Maria, will we just...
I don't want to know. Can get lost, the pair of you. Well?
What? We just bumped into each other.
Oh, and then you just tripped and fell into the seat next to her, did you? You must think I'm stupid.
She bought me a drink, that's all.
That's all?
Yeah! To congratulate me on this promotion thing. No, she just started asking about the job and I guess lost track of time.
Must leave your senses more like. Nick, can't you see what she's doing? She's making a play for you.
Maria, don't be ridiculous. She's shown an interest, that's all. At least someone is.
Oh, and that's a dig at me, is it?
No.
Yeah, it is.
All right, well, you could show a bit more enthusiasm, yeah.
Well, she fed you that line.
Oh, don't be stupid.
Me stupid? She's got you eating out of her hand and you can't even see it.
Bit of advice. Always allow a woman her dreams. Keeps them occupied. Also keeps them off your back.
Danny around?
No, it's not at the moment.
I thought he was working late.
Yeah, he was, but he's gone out to look at a house.
Never mentioned it.
No, he saw it in the paper. Thought he'd better go and have a look.
I see. Full of surprises, our Danny, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Thanks. Bye. You again.
Yeah. This time I'm not leaving till I've got some answers. Is it true you're pregnant?
Who told you that?
It don't matter who told me. Is it mine?
Why? You're going to offer to marry me? Oh, no, you can't, can you? Because you're already married.
Look. Just tell me, I've got a right to know.
If you're suggesting I sleep around, I can assure you I don't.
So what are we going to do?
Wait! It's none of your business.
What are you talking about? Of course it's my business. Look, Sunita, other blokes would be asking you to prove it, but not me, mate. I'm holding my hands up, and I'm willing to pay, so book yourself into somewhere private and I'll foot the bill, OK?
No, it's not OK.
You're not thinking of having it? Sunita, you're a young, attractive woman. You don't want to be tied down with a married bloke's kid. That is no life. That is no life. What are your family going to say?
Get out!
Well, they ain't going to be too pleased.
Get out now!
Sunita, listen. I need some answers and I want them now. There's too much at stake for me to be playing games. It's all right for you. I've got a marriage and a family
You selfish, arrogant pig. You know what? I've a good mind to tell your wife what you're really like.
You go anywhere near her.
Get out! Get out!